How are we, everybody? You've heard episodes where we explored the depths of John Hunt's cheapness. We heard about his church fair and his favorite church fair and all that crap. We're at his favorite church fair, and behind me is years, decades of discarded material that John wants. And he's in there probably right now, banging around, and we're gonna go find him, and we're gonna discover just how much is too much for John Hunt. I see John Hunt. Do you see him? Look at him. He doesn't know we're here yet. Caught you right in the middle of your BS. I like that you really were right on time. Like you weren't waiting for us.
Look at this madness.
I'm gonna have to make multiple trips, I think.
This could be your thing.
I'd love to get another cast iron pan. We've been looking for a toaster oven, but this one's a little big. $4. It's too big. Too big. This looks fascinating. Look at this. Look at this box.
Oh wow, that's a find. Look at that.
Well, this can wait a moment. Are you telling me this box is $10?
Wow, I'm tempted.
Because if so,
We all go home with games.
there are 3 game systems in here. And a GBA.
A GBA. Look at that.
I can't pass this up.
$10.
This is a rare find at a church fair, let me tell you. 10 years ago, you would have found this stuff all the time. Nowadays, this is some kid's childhood I'm carrying right here. Let's go check out, because we've already got 2 arm loads. And then,
I'm looking to ask if they have vegan pastries. I'm not actually looking for them to have them.
Oh my
I
goodness.
got a $5 pot. This is over $100 worth of stuff.
Nuts.
Really?
Even like at minimal eBay prices, this is over 100.
This is exactly the kind of thing church fairs and flea markets are for. Is buying gold that no one knew was gold.
I've been here lots of years, and I have never seen a box like this. The tree, I already know what you are. Let's see what we got.
The golden box.
All right.
This is why you have to come early.
We got a NES here. Looks pretty good shape. There's a copy of Super Mario 3 in it. Got a copy of Dr. Mario. Super Mario Duck Hunt, of course. GBA box with
Wow, look at that.
Super Mario World Advance 2.
Fun.
Now we got a GameCube here.
Holy crap. $10 with a GameCube?
And that's with Super Monkey Ball 2. Never played it. Wave Race 64. Any
Nice.
good? Copy of Myst. It's an antique.
Explain the game real quick for our young
It's like a computer game for
one of
young
the
ladies.
first.
for young ladies.
It is not a young man's game.
That's not true.
I
Keith
played that
Zanuck
game and loved it.
yeah, Keith and John and
Two lovely young ladies.
Mortal Kombat 4, Zelda, Ocarina of Time, great game.
wow, and also not exactly a cheap game.
Turok, not the best.
No, but one of the early titles of the N64.
Mortal Kombat Trilogy, never even heard of it. 007, classic. NFL 98, not really much of a find there, but
Up to that point, this person had taste.
I got a controller here, third party, N64 here. Got that.
I'm starting to wonder if this is, my dad came here with my stuff.
Turok 2, light for the Game Boy there. Controller for the GameCube. Got a Super Mario 64.
And Star Fox 64. I see a Duck Hunt blaster.
Yeah, there's a Duck Hunt blaster there, bunch of cables. There's all the adapters here.
Some kind of Sonic thing.
Sonic Advanced. What a find. This is probably one of the best finds I've had in a few
Question
years.
is, what are you going to do with any of it?
I'll add it to my collection. I have a big collection of video games.
It'll just
Yeah, and I
absorb.
might actually
Gonna go
play
in the
out
closet.
some of these. I don't think my NES actually works anymore, so if this one is in better shape, it'd be a good... All right, so round 1 is done. Time to go back and investigate that weird radio that I probably won't buy, but, we'll check it out. It's gonna pick up now. It's gonna get a little crowded in the tent, but we'll be all right.
Tons of elderly people and John. He's back.
All right, this looks really antique. What a ridiculous piece of hardware.
What is it? I don't
It's a
even have
transistor
concept.
radio. It seems to have strange attachments. I would never buy this.
So you can like Morse.
Yeah, so you can
Is it a
Morse code.
telegram?
Probably it's pretty collectible, but I'm not into collectibles anymore. I'm gonna go put it back.
You see these a lot? Old sound systems. You see this. More sound system. More sound systems.
They're not a good investment.
No.
Stick to bonds.
A bunch of Walkmans.
Yeah.
A graveyard of Walkmans.
Wow.
One in this one and one in this one and walk around.
One of the key things at church fairs is boxes like this, you gotta look through. I already looked through this one, nothing there. Sometimes incredible finds in small cases. Makers, yeah.
Everybody requests bread makers for their wedding registries, thinking they're going to make bread constantly. Nobody makes bread.
Nobody makes bread, it's too cheap.
manhandling the box. Don't let anyone fool you. Nina loves a bargain too. This is kind of what she grew up with, is this kind of crap.
Yeah, but now I shun all material things, so I will look at them but not purchase them.
Right. Not John.
A painted wooden apple.
Nah, no thanks.
One painted wooden apple at the
I
church
always thought
fair.
about buying some of these things, but
For what purpose?
They work. I have them.
yeah.
What are
When
they?
I go away
They're
for
to
a
water
weekend, you,
plants,
put,
yeah.
you just
Fill it up
with
and stick
water
them in the
stick
plants,
them
and then they
your
water the plant
They
automatically.
self-water.
See, Nina, if you bought these, you wouldn't have to water your plants for weeks. And they're kind of stylish. They're not ugly.
That's exactly
You
the
heard
kind
it
of
here,
crap I don't
folks.
want in my house.
These were big in like 93.
Yeah, this is a solid box of Christmas lights. This box, Christmas lights, $2.
Really?
Nah, see, you can already see there's missing bulbs.
Yeah.
It's probably why it's $2.
It's either in the trash or in your house.
Yeah. Wrapping paper is surprisingly not that cheap.
It should be just free.
No, I mean, wrapping paper is big bucks, but from Spags? Ever heard of a store called Spags? I think Building 19 bought them in 88, 89.
Ah. One crap store was swallowed by a bigger crap store.
Exactly, that's the way it works around here.
It smells super Christmassy.
You know, soaking in someone's potpourri house. It's kind of obnoxious.
But that's the point of Christmas.
Yeah. Look at this. The kind of thing that like 9-year-olds would have in their room for some reason. Yeah, there's like that's part of a set clearly.
Yeah, wrap stoppers.
What the
If
heck
your
is
house
that?
has bad,
Filled with sand, you put them under doors. to
yeah,
stop
if your
dry.
house has leaky in the air department.
Homework champ. Awesome. Reading star
This
stickers.
is obviously some former teacher supply closet.
Shift.
Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
This came with pre-orders of Wind
I
Waker.
wonder how much. Oh, I just bought the GameCube. I wonder how much the game is.
Poor Electra is in every flea market and church fair in the country right now. How do you get a price check at a place like this?
Yeah, you just go up and buy it.
How much is too much for that game?
$1.50. I'd pay $1. Those ladies over there are making delicious malasadish.
What's malasadish?
It's a delicious Portuguese, like fried dough.
Are you gonna have one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Several. Look at that group of ladies. They are clearly
Classic
Portuguese grandmas
Portuguese.
that know how to make malasadish. Now, one more thing on the malasadish. I've been coming here probably since 98, 97, maybe a few years even earlier. It's always been $1. Price never changes. Prices
no
at church
inflation.
fairs are stuck. Look at how wonderful these prices are. Hamburger cheeseburger, $2. Hot dog, $1.50. Sausage and peppers, $3. Shaved steak, $4. And look, $1.75.
What do you think the last time they changed those prices was?
I feel like a couple years ago the hot dog was $1.25. Oh look, the first one just came out. See it right there.
Folks, the first one just came out, Best in Show.
About the gun you see yesterday over here.
Beautiful.
Oh, everything I think somebody wrapped. No.
I think they're all named Maria. That's all I hear is Goja Boja Boja Maria.
Anna Maria, Teresa Maria.
You don't want to squish this box.
That's fine. I'm in no rush.
It's gonna be nice and hot?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're welcome.
Oh, it's incredible. You can't beat it. This is why I love the church fair.
Right.
This is why.
$1 delicious, hot, grandma made
Grandma
malasadish.
made. I don't have any more grandmas, so you know.
You gotta come to the church.
Yes.
I'm not Portuguese, but could you treat me like I am? Looks like some kind of a coffin for midgets.
I could have bought the whole game box, or this. I
Yep.
think I got the better deal.
Or you could buy this and put all of the contents of the game box in it.
I saw a cotton candy machine.
And that is,
Vegan.
this is back when people used to carry typewriters in briefcases.
For your correspondence. Who's staying here today? They're going from here to the dumpster. Put a picture of your loved one. Just put a picture of John Hunt.
Drink.
Oh, this is like it's portable television.
Holy crap.
The flashlight on the back. This is everything you need in an emergency.
When I was a kid, I'll be honest with you, I wanted a portable TV in the worst way.
I had one. It was
Really?
awesome.
But no, I remember like on Full House, they were like, they came into like a bunch of money and they were like, we should buy a karaoke machine.
I had my picture taken the other day too.
Did you?
Yeah, because of the oldest veteran.
Really?
Yeah, 96.
Would you mind if I got you on camera?
Oh, go ahead, I don't care.
Oldest veteran? In what, in Westport, Mass?
No, I used to live in Westport, even in Dartmouth.
Oh, in Dartmouth.
Yeah.
96? 96 years
I
old?
saw George Patton twice, once in France and once in Germany.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And he hollered out that captain. I couldn't say the words what he called me.
How many years were you out?
Get going. 5 years.
5 years. And you went to
Yeah, we
France.
landed on the French coast. You ended up in Krumov, Czechoslovakia with the Russians.
wow,
Yeah.
tremendous story.
71 years ago.
The Library of Congress.
Wow, so it must have been some kind of archived.
Yeah.
One of one, Smithsonian World.
What?
Somebody's family vacation.
Super Monkey Ball 2 has
I heard these games were good.
Pro Skater 4 and another Mortal Kombat game. Oh, I love crap.
I found this He Is Risen book next to this bread book, and I thought they went well together.
You're very cute.
Johnny does not need brown shades or blinds.
You think he might?
He doesn't.
Yeah, I used to have one of these.
Really? Just like this?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we did too. It's a father thing to own.
Yeah. My dad was like way into like sound systems.
Yeah,
but didn't
hi-fi.
Yeah, right. Because we had multiple speakers sat around the room.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But I don't remember it ever actually sounding good.
2 of my 4 Walkmans are gone.
A useless cellular phone can no longer be activated. The technology network that supported it completely extinct.
The infrastructure is gone.
Yep.
Look at this Magellan GPS Pioneer satellite navigator.
What the heck is that?
That's like an old ass GPS.
To think, Nina, that all the stuff that's in our house that we think is valuable, it's just gonna end up with one of these someday.
Difference is that we know that.
Look at this. I found something. It's a Canon mount lens. It's
Like
an EF
we
lens.
could use it theoretically.
Yeah, this is a 2.8 lens, 24 millimeter. $3. And look, it's got
Three?
a circular polarizer.
$3?
$3.
It will tell you the number who's calling you.
Wow, holy
No
moly.
surprises.
It will? Oh, good. That way I don't have to sit there and anxiously stare at the phone ringing, not knowing what's happening. We had to base the urgency of the call on how many times they recalled.
Doesn't John still have a system where John will tell you to call and then call back immediately right after, and he'll pick up on the second call if you've done that?
At
Yeah.
home, certainly.
John's Googling the value of something on his phone, and I feel like that kind of technology shouldn't be allowed at such an antiquated event.
Amazon, $100.
You're kidding me.
I'll just add it to my collection of lenses if nothing else.
Do you think years of doing this is giving you kind of like a strategy?
Oh yeah. I did the first pass for items that were like that box of video games.
Like just obvious gold.
Obvious gold. And then now you do the second pass for things that people probably passed over now that it's cleared out quite a bit. I don't know if you can see.
It is. It's getting empty.
Cleared out quite a bit.
I found the one thing I actually want to buy. It's an electronic pencil sharpener for $1.50.
I'm just impressed by the industrial strengthness of it.
What is the Madeira Feast?
Madeira I clearly don't know enough about it. Is it an island?
I don't
Is it
know.
a town? It's an area of Portuguese descent, very relevant to this area. And there's a giant feast going on, the Festas of the Blessed Sacrament.
It's happening right now, right?
Yeah.
And instead we're here.
But we've got this lovely piece of art to remind us of it. They make diamond tap wine. It's wine that tastes like cough syrup. It's really strong. And then they marinate beef on skewers, and they pour the diamond tap wine on the beef all day to make it moist and tender.
Malasada Jete, look, they're making them and they're going right into boxes. There's usually they line up on that tray right there. I've seen it many times. Sometimes they get 2 trays.
My friends are responding to your bake sale. Charisse pie with a little potato.
I might have to get one of those
with
on the
onion.
way out.
Of the desserts, what would you recommend? I see some hazelnut peanut butter cookies. Those look really good. It's a cupcake and an ice cream cone. What'd you get?
Charisse pie. Look at that. It's even got the directions right on it. Defrost before baking. Bake at 400 for 10 minutes.
I've never heard of a Charisse pie. in my
Neither
life.
have I, but it sounds delicious, doesn't it?
Chinese auction. You buy tickets, and then you put them in the cups for chances to win the item.
Can you get contacted at a later date?
Yes.
Call me modern, but I like to just go to the store and buy things.
Well, that's what we do with most of our time, right? This is really just to observe John.
John's exploring the spoils.
This is a food thermometer. All purchases complete. I'm not buying any more from Grandma's Attic this year.
This isn't really truly the church fair. This is just the grandma's attic.
This is a big problem at Tucket. The pricing doesn't make any sense. Need help? There's
are we-
nothing you need in that section.
It's true. What are we here for today, John?
I need aluminum foil, whole milk. I need some iced cream. I don't really need it, but I'm gonna get it anyway. I think I needed a kitchen tool of some kind. I wanted to look at their selection of bath mats. I wonder if they have Epson scanners here. Do you think they have Epson scanners? The closer you look at the prices, the less sense they make. I can buy this roll of heavy-duty foil, normally $3.99, on sale, 2 for $7. I can buy this much larger, much grander roll with 20 more square feet for $3.49. I don't like these big rolls. They're obnoxious. Where are your small rolls? Normally I'd buy the Target brand, but I've tried them and they are actually kind of crap. This one says $3.74 and this is $2.39, and they're both booked under the same location. 50% stronger.
John, do you have a special process for selecting body wash?
Cheap and in a pump. I don't buy into their head and shoulders like thing. I don't think it actually does crap for your head or shoulders. Come on, you gotta have some cheap stuff, Target. Ooh. Look, I'm not going to buy body wash here because it's too much. $2.
It's $2 too much.
You're looking for $5
I
body
have an
wash.
existing pump and I could put it into that pump. I decided no body wash. It's too much. They sell them by banana.
Yeah.
Per banana.
Is that a good price? $29 per banana?
I think it's
They
getting
have good quality bananas, and you can see the variation in size.
The bunch is nearly intact. Missing but one banana.
6. I don't really need 6 bananas.
There are so many already
4 bananas. Sargento is the best bag cheese.
It is the best kind of cheese.
Any brand that I have tried does not exceed Sargento.
Yep.
Barely cheese at all.
No.
These are frozen. Buy 5, get 1 free, and they're also $2. I would probably buy 10 and get 12, which is a lot. I've got a lot of frozen meats right now. This one is excellent for what it is. And then I have to pick 1 free one. Where's the Salisbury steak? For lunch, I always do frozens. It's easier. Caramel apple.
Yeah.
You know why these exist?
Insanity.
It's because there's pumpkin spice fatigue. So this is a different fall idea. Let me tell you, those flavors are excellent.
What's your favorite flavor?
Lemon. Look at this. They have so much shelf space dedicated to pasta. And how many varieties do they have here? Very few.
They got some orchietti.
Well, yeah, but it's big money. This is USDA organic, which is very nice. And this is a beautiful shape, though. This is a great shape.
Quite
$20
cushy.
bucks.
Oof. It's Tempur-Pedic.
Yes. Well, I'm not going to buy one.
I knew it.
Buffalo cheddar mac and cheese.
I think it's a mistake.
It's a huge mistake. Go for the 3 cheese. Still 7.25 ounces of excellent, delicious, realistic cheese flavor.
The goldfish mac and cheese sucks.
No, it's gotten better.
Honestly, the best boxed mac, in my opinion, by a long shot.
Yeah.
Velveeta original nuclear orange cheese. Now, John,
Delicious.
in the heyday,
Yeah.
when we would have made a giant pot
Yes.
with hot dogs cut up in it,
Yeah.
what would the mac of choice have been?
3 cheese. 3 cheese right there. That same brand.
How many boxes go into
right
one
there.
pot?
Well, you talk about it in B's. So for the 2 of us, I would have done 3B. If it was having a lot of people overs, I would do 6B. 6B and a pound of dogs.
I love the way John Hunt sees the world.
So I've been putting a little bag outside and I'll put all the smelly trash in there, but it just kind of sits open to the air. Now I can put it in this. Cat food here is 1 penny more expensive than at Walmart. It's okay, I'll deal. My cat doesn't really like beef, but I'm gonna get one anyway. Having just bought all my kitchen tools and a brand new set of pots, good kitchen tools and quality pots make a massive difference in your cooking experience. I am such a believer in OXO Softworks. They are the best kitchen tool. Does anyone see the Y peeler?
What price would you like to see and what price do you see?
$7.19, $9.19. I think it's $1 cheaper on Amazon. Now I gotta get out the phone and check.
Well, you're gonna pay for shipping though.
Check it
No,
live.
it's Prime, man.
Oh, you use
Prime.
Prime.
Let me tell you, I got a kitchen sink shipped to Prime. That kitchen sink came in a wood crate. I must have saved $3,000 in shipping. $12.99. Well, golly, I'm gonna buy it here. Haagen-Dazs is the best. It comes in 14-ounce containers, which very much disappoints me. Containers should be 16 ounces. They always were, and then they cut them down to save on cost. Ridiculous. I hate it. I hate you go to buy orange
Is it
juice,
the same price?
a half gallon, 56 ounces in a half gallon orange
Would
juice
you
now.
pay more for a bigger size?
Yes, of course. Look, you can see on the Ben & Jerry's, they're proud of it. Still a pint. Still 16 ounces. It's a major reason to buy Ben & Jerry's. However, today I'm going to buy Haagen-Dazs.
What's the estimate on the whole?
$54.
For bananas, milk, trash barrel, frozens, ice cream?
The whole thing. Plus, I'll get 5% off with my card.
Does your estimate include that?
No, it does not. It also doesn't include tax, title, and other fees. This notebook. That's the only thing I actually don't know the price of. I assume it's $1.87.
What did the notebook cost?
$1.94.
How much would you pay for that notebook?
$178, but I've already bought it. It's too late. It was $54.65. My estimate was very good. I rate that VG. Oh yeah. My deal meter. It's off the charts. It's a K-Mart Halloween blowout sale.
Ew, white chocolate candy corn bits.
It doesn't tell you how much it is. We're gonna have to do the technique in which I get a bag and go find a price scanner. Let's go check it out. $2.14.
Get real.
Kmart's very confused about how to sell things anymore. When I was a kid, we went to two places to shop. We went to Kmart and Ann and Hope. I have no idea why Kmart still exists.
I went to
Ames, yep, that was a very popular one. Zare, if you're a little older. This was the only place in the U.S. where there was a Kmart and a Walmart as two anchors of them all. The Walmart has moved out. Kmart's still here. 60% off a Halloween accessory. You hold it out and say, "Give me candy, please." I still prefer your classic orange bucket. Holy crap. Why would you buy 1,000 Dum Dum Pops? Look, there's one price scanner right here. All right, where's your UPC? $15. It's 1,000 Pops, though. $15 is okay. If you need them, they're right here by the scanner. But notice they don't have any Christmas stuff out, which I give them a little bit of props for. 60% off your lame costumes. Cheapest possible fabric and a lousy mask. Originally $25.99.
Oh, yeah.
Was never worth $25.99. It's not even worth 60% off $25.99. If I had a kid, I'd put him in a pumpkin vest like that. But it's still $25.99. Reminds me, like, my sister had baby balls that did the same thing.
Yeah.
This is like the boys' version.
The patriarchy is alive and well.
Licensed material, still $25.99.
They should be begging you to come to Kmart. Free.
Instead, they're just kind of like, I guess we're a store. Giant toys. I don't know why they're out now.
I bought things like this for Toys for Tots last year.
Did you?
Because I thought that it would be like just so...
That's a wonderful thing to buy for Toys for Tots because some kid is going to be so happy.
I know, and every other kid is going to be so unhappy.
Yes. Stuffed with costumes.
Like, these just didn't sell.
$40 originally.
$40.
Looks like their supply of vampire teeth sold pretty well, though.
Grease makeup ass.
These are for like if you don't want to carve the pumpkin. If you're afraid.
You pretend it's like a Mr. Potato Head. I'm not impressed. Another
Stuffed with costumes.
stuffed aisle of costumes.
We should go to Savers. They're right nearby.
What are these? Is that supposed to be a Ninja Turtle?
No.
No?
But it's meant to evoke it. Ghostbusters is not a Halloween movie.
It was deliciously Halloween-y.
Really?
What don't you got ghosties, you got your scary, you got your funny, you got your Dan Aykroyd. It is kind of cool, but... And they're really cheap. $1.30?
They pay you $1.30.
Yes.
I get the sense that you were really... It was clearance candy that you were really kind of looking for in the first place.
Kind of is. I'm guessing this is going to be at least $6 with the discount. Won't scan.
Nina, would you help him scan it?
I can't even... What are you supposed to do? New scanner.
Scanner.
New scanner.
Rocket.
Oh, there we go.
That's less than you thought.
A little less. 100 pieces.
$2.25.
I'm abandoning my cart. I don't think there's any need for it. It can just sit there.
What's in Junt's cart? Nothing.
Nothing here. Heading out. Next place. I hate carts with holes. It drives me nuts.
Why do they have them at all?
So you don't steal them. Foam heads? Foam heads?
Classic.
And it's used, too. This is a Savers new tag. This is a Savers used tag. Savers prices went way up. I used to come here all the time. Then their prices about doubled. Used to be able to get jeans for $5-6. Now, $12. I think they realized people will gladly pay, instead of $60 for a pair of jeans, they'll come and pay $12.
Even people who are not necessarily poor.
Yeah, exactly. Like me. Their selection is way better than Kmart. It's way better than Kmart. Do you remember a time when Savers had like no new Halloween good? It was just you came in to look like a hobo costume.
Savers for the longest time was our go-to place for props, costumes.
Yeah. It's a nice cast iron scale. $6. Too much. I pay $3. Inexpensive ghost or spooky tablecloth.
You know, they suggest that when they could just sell like a marked up sheet.
Yeah. Take a white sheet, double the price, ghost.
Happy Halloween. This has turned into a legitimate shop.
Savers is the only retail source for my favorite kind of blanket. My favorite granny square blanket. It's just the best. They think no one wants them. $4. These are all handmade. Nobody ever made these by machine. Old ladies making them. Probably took them years. $6. They're actually surprisingly warm, even though they have tons of holes in them. I have too many of them already, though, so I'm not going to buy any.
Fat pants?
Fat pants. Fat man pants are very expensive. $54.99 a pair. If you can find them for $12, I'll take it. I donate stuff to Savers all the time. I never see the stuff I donate in the store.
Really?
I don't know if they just throw it all away. And I've donated a lot of stuff to Savers. I love soft things like this. You can tell because I'm wearing one.
What is the back of Savers?
It's like the furniture and other items they don't really know how to sell you. Savers is mostly clothes place, but people donate like this bizarre piece of furniture that has some very female-like curves. These are fax cartridges for old fax machines. I bought them here once before when I sold them on eBay. And it turns out that they had already been used and someone just put them back in the box and donate them. I ended up having to refund the guy I sold them to on eBay's money. I was not happy.
You never tried to flip toner again?
Never. I abandoned my cart again. You can see it right there. You can see the pole. Whenever I go into a store, I always start with a cart. And I may make it out of the store with a cart if I buy a couple things. Usually, cart ends up abandoned. They should have them with little automated motors so they can just get back. We've lost Nina completely. She's gone.
It's a needle in a goddamn haystack. Oh, hey Nina.
I, at one point, eschewed all things grown-up adult woman and threw out all my purses,
Yeah.
leaving myself with only this backpack.
Yeah.
Not appropriate for job interviews and funerals.
True. You will make it the first purchase of the day for $6.
So are you going to attend a funeral in 1987?
It seems that $30 is the standard rate for a costume nowadays. They do have some cheaper costumes, like this delicious chicken costume. I'm kind of hungry, so I said delicious accidentally.
This delicious looking pizza costume.
I can be a guy dressed in a fuzzy suit. If you love onesies and you need one, this is where you get it, I guess. $10 and it's half off. $5 for a onesie. Not bad. I don't want to eat no zombie hot dog. Tainted meat.
Whoa, Paperboy on NES.
Yes, for $6. A couple GBA games.
I submit it to you.
It makes toilet training fun and easy. It's basically training the child to go potty every 30, 60, or 90 minutes. It plays a fun potty tune when the timer goes off. One of them is I'm So Happy, which is the tune of Oh My Darling.
I'm so happy, I'm so happy.
I'm so happy I could poo.
30 minutes, 30 minutes. Doesn't that mean that the incredible prices are dead?
They donated their Halloween decorations the day after Halloween. It's very sad.
And someone's wicked tired of Halloween this year.
Yeah.
Nina's having a really difficult time checking out. Checking out at the store has never been easy.
Never easy. They've tried to modernize. They've gone through several registered iterations and still.
John, do you remember before they had the barcode system and people would unstaple the prices and bring their own staplers to change the prices?
We're at Walmart where everything is always, the parking lot's always packed.
Packed in the pouring rain.
Look how far away we are. That Walmart is like a city over.
We gotta find the Halloween if there's any left.
Fine.
Oh my god.
These are popcorn balls.
Nina
From the popcorn factory.
Nina loves popcorn balls. And
Does she really?
often orders them on Amazon. She never sees them in stores, especially in this quantity.
Man, there's butter in these.
God damn it.
No.
Wait, other popcorn balls? Sugar, corn syrup, popcorn, salt, soybean oil, artificial flavor, soy lecithin. All right.
Get 20. Just,
whatever smack.
that nice man said that it's all half off.
All right, 4 bags.
We don't even know how much it is. Does it not even matter?
It doesn't.
Oh, they got 300 types of candy corn. Nobody wants it. This can't be it. This better not be it. Caramel apple? There must be more than this. This can't be all of it. Candy corn taffy? Oh, it's candy corn flavored. Why? That's it?
A little bit in the carriage, that's it. We blew through it all.
When did you get through it all?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Wow. They got this down to a science here.
Walmart does not fuck around with Halloween clearance. It goes on the day of Halloween. This is the entire Halloween clearance at Walmart.
These Halloween pumpkin cakes, this will not be half off.
Why?
Walmart does not discount things like this anymore because they know people will still pay full price for them. Walmart doesn't mark down or discount anymore.
Every day, low
Every day.
prices.
It's $1.12. I mean, how much more do you want to discount it? I need to buy 1B of mac and cheese.
What kind?
3 cheese.
A fairly prominent Christmas section.
Yeah, this is what modern retailing is about. I'm contemplating buying these.
I don't think so, Johnny. How much for these?
Mystery.
Will they pay the medical bills?
Right now, Walmart's the only place carrying eggnog. I want it. $2.68. That's expensive, but it's not that bad. It is November though, so why? I sent a comment to Walmart that their price of butter was outrageous, and it was. This 2-pound of butter used to be $9.58 for this 2-pack. That's like $4.70 a pound, which is outrageous. Stop and Shop has better prices. Anybody except convenience stores has better prices than that. But now, marked it down to $6.48. That's just $3.24 a pound. It's a good price. I wonder if the average person, the average shopper, uses the price scanner as much as I do. There's one thing about these scanners that's obnoxious. They make such a terrible, terrible beep when you use them. $5.98. Denied. I'm thinking $1.66. $2.88. I'll just stick with the eggnog, I guess.
How much are my popcorn.
Oh, that's a good idea. $2.48.
$2.48.
You really like popcorn balls that much?
10 a bag, 20 a bag. I don't care. You know how hard those are to find?
Quinoa mac and cheese.
1B.
These are mattresses for who?
It's
For
a
babbies.
What are babbies?
Little humans.
getting excited about these popcorn balls in the car.
You're all juiced up about these popcorn balls.
But you're much more excited about these than you were about the kettle. Look there, I spot some Halloween though.
Go, go.
We were definitely lied to.
Oh, there's tons of it.
Tons of Halloween.
What's he talking about?
He was talking specifically about candy.
What a douchebag.
Fog machine solution, Walmart brand.
How much?
$10 a half gallon, half off. $5 a half gallon. It's a good price for fog machine solution.
Super Halloween-y wreath.
Are these towels which are vaguely Halloween themed on sale? They're not very Halloween-y, but I could use some little towels.
Well, hey, if they get lumped into the clearance, that's how I should.
$4.88.
Not worth it when you can get a bag of popcorn balls for half the price. Away from it.
These aren't even on sale. Why are they here?
It's gonna be $2.50. You know what I can get for $2.50? Bag of popcorn balls. I'm not gonna
There was Halloween candy here.
Whoa.
It's $8.98 for what? Gigantic bags?
Yeah.
That's really not that much different than what we saw at
KK.
but these are bigger bags. Oh, we probably would have done all right if I had bought that stuff at K-Mart, but I didn't. I'll be fine with my nog.
How to eat popcorn balls. You double fist them.
Name it.
So this doesn't meet your cheap candy criteria?
Not at all.
It's bottle
Wait.
caps.
It'd have to be
Good
a
and
quarter
plenty.
of this price. I'd buy probably 6, 7.
All right, so what'd you end up with in your cart?
1D eggnog. 4.78.
What did it end up being?
$3.96. I forgot there's no tax on food. Or titles or other fees. So how am I supposed to buy plants after I've already checked out?
And you might have bought a plant.
Maybe. I like plants a lot.
Why aren't you double fisting?
Not appropriate. Kids around.
80% off. That's the biggest sale we've seen so far.
But it's hay.
Yeah, but it's 80% off.
I see. And holiday store hours are already posted on November 1st.
80% off this. It's now $10. $10 for this.
Look, we've already got 50% off some Christmas.
8 times 3, 24, $6. It's not bad.
Not bad.
That's almost the price you pay for a normal pump. I really am kind of digging these arrangements, though. I want to go look at some of these over here. The $299.99 one is going to be $60.
$60 for that gigantic
That's ridiculous.
plumage. They have a guide of
Yeah.
to do the math for you.
This I could store away and use. I might get one of these. $3. Almost sold. Not quite, though. Not quite.
Look, pretty much the whole left side of the store is Christmas.
Yeah, I kind of like this. I'm not going to buy it. Abandoned. It's really pretty. $12.
And you're seriously considering it?
Yeah, maybe. I'm going to go for it. This one.
Hey, Christine, I have like an arrangement. It's an art one. Would that be fall too, Rob?
$8.50. Even cheaper than anticipated.
$8?
$8. All the places we went to today, I did not anticipate that Michael's would be the only place that I bought something. 1B, a nog, and a floral arrangement from Michael's. Beautiful. It costs far less than an actual floral arrangement would have cost. I do wish there had been more candy, though. You know, there was tons at K-Mart, and I should have acted. Live and learn. I really don't need to make grilled cheese in my toaster. I can make it in a fry pan.
It is currently...
11:46 in the PM.
Do you normally do Black Friday sales?
Never. Maybe sometimes I go out like early Friday morning, but never this midnight stuff. My love for sleep does not exceed my love for sales.
We're actually going to go across the way to the very K-Mart that we went to on the Halloween special.
Because they have face cloths, 3 for $1.75.
And we also want to see if
anybody actually gives a shit that Kmart is having a Black Friday sale.
there's some indication of some something or other. You know, Staples is having a lot of trouble. I'm surprised that they have anybody.
This might be paid. They might have like paid people to come
People
stand
are
out
buying
here.
label makers.
They feel the need to line up.
It might just be
Yeah, it
one
looks
pair.
like maybe 20. Yeah. Can they hold this rabble? Look at all the staff inside.
Chock full of staff.
Are you excited about the face cloths? What'd you come out for?
Believe it or not, a Christmas tree.
You were thinking about
Yeah,
that.
they're really good on sale. They're half off.
You know why? Because I bought a big one, like it's almost 15 feet tall. The damn thing weighs over 200 pounds. And I can't carry it now from down so long. I said, we only use the 3 years. I said, but I can't carry it, can you?
A nice little one. That's what I'm looking for.
Well, I had a little one.
Oh, yeah?
But she said, yeah, that don't look like a Christmas tree. I said, what the hell does?
So what did you hope to buy besides face cloths?
Well, they were having a good sale on heaters. They had little heaters. Heaters, like a little space heater.
Oh.
It's infrared. It's from Kenmore.
Make sure it's got the copper heat exchangers, not ceramic.
And then I'm looking for some Christmas lights, too.
You know, I told myself, what the hell am I doing here? I haven't done this since 1960. They're all over the floor.
Oh, yeah.
I saw somebody's blouse come off them. And it wound up in the box, and I don't know what the I'm getting out of here. What the hell am I doing here?
What are you getting?
Paper towels.
Paper towels.
Paper towels.
Why would you do that?
If they already frozen dinners, I might pick up some, too, since I'm here.
I'm gonna need some cereal.
Oh, I need cereal, too.
The young people enjoyed
It's
it.
about double.
We were in my father's chicken coop, sitting on purchase with a sex education class.
Oh, dear.
You tell me you fucked the chicken?
Huh? What?
Oh, we're moving.
Well, anyway, with the sex education class at the chicken coop.
Oh, I see. The Black Friday rush.
Oh, I think that tree is so ridiculously ugly, though. I think I'm going to get a real tree. Those ugly, tacky LED lights. They look terrible. Anything but Christmas trees, they're awesome.
Right.
Christmas trees, they look like crap. The color is wrong.
It's off.
It's the wrong hue. Like, the yellows are really weak and the blues are really overpowering.
Gotcha.
It was a 15-footer.
You got it.
We got it in BJ.
Scary.
$22 though. I do like the real. Seems efficient. I thought they were all supposed to be half off.
Junt's cart is empty. Maybe they're not marked. Let us take you to that annoying price
We
scanner.
could take me to the price scanner. No? $22.49.
Whoa.
Bad price.
No sale. Screw the star. Screw the Santa. Screw the angel. Owl on the tree.
The secular symbol of Christmas.
The owl.
John's slightly afraid that the face cloths are sold out.
These are rugs. But these are $3.99. These are 8-packs. $2 off. That's not a Black Friday deal. $2 off $17. $2 off $2.
Good Black
At least 40% off.
Yeah.
At least. I'm just looking for the face cloths. Cheaply made. They're already shedding. Let's see if these are actually the ones. You need more dog blankets?
I always need double blankets.
$3?
Nice.
$3?
I will be purchasing 2.
At $3, I mean, you might as well just stock up if you consume them. This is not quite the right item. Yeah. All right, let's go to the heaters. I really only need a small heater.
What's the utility? What's the function here?
Just to take the chill off the bedroom, you know, because I usually keep the house temp pretty low, like 60 degrees. But sometimes you want just a little heat. Well, I'm gonna scan this heater. 12.5 amps. I'm gonna have to do the conversion myself. The thing is, I bought a heater in the summer from 1989 on eBay.
Right.
Because technology of the past is often better. It was about $24. And I think it's a lot nicer than this one. It's a metal case, good solid heater.
In which case, there's no need for another heater.
Well, I have one in the bathroom, but if you want to move around to heaters all the time,
Right, right.
You gotta keep it separated.
A face cloth.
Nina, this is the one I just put down.
Jessica to the office, please. Jessica to the office.
I don't trust the product.
No? Kenmore? Not a good reliable brand name? Well,
It's
$20, I'm sold. I was gonna buy that $80 one, but it's too big. It's too much. Let's go look at the appliances, even though I didn't come for them. Kmart actually has some good deals on it.
This is the Hall of Deals?
This is the row of appliance deals. $50 for a microwave? Not bad. It's a great price on a griddle. But you know what I already have? A griddle. How about a $60 meat slicer? It's a deep fryer. A 2-basket deep fryer. For unknown.
60.
That's no deal at all. That's standard internet price. See that Bella slow cooker, the triple slow cooker? I bought one of those here at Black Friday 2 years ago. It's now $29.99. At the time, it was $19.99 3 years ago. Look, I know some of these pans are on big sale. No one has come down this aisle.
didn't pan out.
See, $2 off is not going to get anyone very excited about your pans. $16.99 to $14.99. If you brought that down to $7.99, there wouldn't be any on this rack. See, I could kind of use this pan because I have one from this set from Tefal that I kind of damaged by cooking too hot in it. But I don't really need the second one. I have one that just like this is the same size, but it's half off. So do I buy it or not?
Stick in a cereal and fleece blanket.
$14.99 for this stupidness?
Yeah, you know, if you like this kind of thing, I guess it's kind of... This is the as seen on TV section. So they sell you things that you may have seen on TV.
Well, I believe that's the actual, it's a company.
You can, oh it is?
Yeah.
It was a complicated explanation. This heater is OEM'd from a company, and it's just put the Craftsman name on it. And that heater sells at Ocean State Job Lot for $8. So it's not the Craftsman brand name, but less than half the price. And this is normally $39.99. People really pay $39.99 for this heater?
Johnny, I see a lot of people going for furniture. Futons, small couches.
It's K-Mart furniture. It's pressed board. If you need cheap furniture that looks good for a few years, sure, why not? Furniture is not one of those things you should cheap out on. I like my furniture to be, you know, robust, capable of holding my, you know, myself. Mm-hmm. So I spent good money on my furniture and I'm quite satisfied.
This sign, do they have music and video? It just reminds me of 1991 in the biggest way.
I think it might be an element of 1991. I almost broke a stack of TVs.
Now, we've been seeing a phenomenon at a lot of restaurants we go to.
Yeah.
They just litter the place in them.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, look at this one. This is $399.99.
For a 50-inch television. There's no Netflix here.
No Netflix.
2 HDMI.
That's pretty basic.
And the display itself.
Yes.
The TV's not moving.
There's certainly no empty stands of TVs.
There's not a midnight rush of television purchasing.
How many generic RCA LED TVs does one need?
Unless you're a restaurant and you decide you're going to litter your ceilings with
They
them.
should come in right. They should be here right now buying these up.
If that's their vision for their restaurant.
Yes.
When did Sony video games start to look like Sony Blu-rays?
Look at this sad Nintendo case. Completely empty.
Nothing from Nintendo?
No offering. I have no idea why K-Mart's not carrying Nintendo anymore. It's weird.
The iPhone 5 thing fit my 5S.
Yeah. She would do better on Amazon.
You would do better on Amazon.
Like a G6, like a G6.
Just a selection of audio boom boxes. It shows only a cursory understanding of current audio technology.
Mr. St. Nick with Kelsey Grammer. Oh, come now, Niles. 20 family holiday movies. You've never even sort of heard of them. This is a strange new trend where you have like classic movies that have Blu-ray covers that are comic book themed, and they've got one for Scarface too. I don't know if it's like Universal movies maybe. I'm told it's good. I mean, I'm literally the only person who buys DVDs anymore. What a joke of a cheap bin price.
They've really been trying to promote their tie-in program, in which you get points on your Shop My Way card, which you can also use at Sears. If you buy 2 Wii games, you get $40 for a future purchase. But you got to be a My Way member, which is free, but you have to know that and sign up for it and know all the things. So those kind of deals, and this is the same thing. These like a 99-cent deal because you get the money back. K-Mart and Sears are owned by the same company.
Huh.
The Sears Holding Company.
Is Sound of Music a Christmas movie? My Favorite Things was already a dubious Christmas song they started throwing in.
Awesome.
And then they just go ahead and throw in the whole movie?
Throw in the whole shebang. I need to buy cereal. You know,
And I still don't have any paper towels.
I'm a little underwhelmed. I'm not abandoning my cart, but there was a time when I was close. If the heater hadn't worked out, the cart would have been abandoned.
The scary dark mall.
They had a big revitalization effort, and I don't know if you remember, but they had all these grand plans to like make it all glass ceiling, and they ended up just like putting a fake facade on the building that looked like the plan. It's a hall. It's filled with like local hair shops and like rent-a-centers.
And a lot of empty storefront.
Yeah, and an empty anchor, which is never good.
The Walmart that abandoned itself.
Yep. Look at these shapely male lower halves. Having just enough stomach to tell you you're not this good looking.
Slippers for Ernie for his birthday.
40% off.
40%, they meet John's criteria for sale.
Yeah, they do. I love warm socks. 6 times 4 is 24. 4? Yeah, no. Not worth it. Not a good enough deal. You know, now that we're just officially past Thanksgiving, it's totally okay to have Christmas music on your radio. I approve. $3 down from $4. So that's what? 25% off.
And that's not good enough to you? Let me remind you something. You came to K-Mart and you were disappointed by the candy sales. Then you left and you were bummed.
Look, honestly, I keep my expectations unreasonably high so I don't buy too much candy.
I'm gonna borrow Junt's cart.
Cake mix on sale for Black Friday. It's kind of a good deal. Almost. Another 10 cents. Would have been in. I refuse.
Wait, why?
$4.69 for a small box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
$4.69?
Yeah.
What day is today?
Black Friday.
And you call that a Black Friday price?
No, they can't have everything on sale. That would just be too crazy.
I never thought it would come to this.
Big Play-Doh push. I loved Play-Doh as a child.
Junt babbies.
Junt babbies.
I wouldn't buy any of these things.
Monster High, I believe that they're kind of the darker version of Bratz, which is something else I don't know anything about.
Is Monster High a TV show, or is this just
I think it's just a line of toys.
That's weird. I wouldn't buy this for my young daughter.
Why not?
They set unrealistic expectations of your Monster High.
Look at this. Our advertising has become our entertainment. It's disgusting.
It's fun to look at the corporate logos. I guess that's
identify them.
We used to sing a song in grade school called it was like a Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and a Pizza Hut, McDonald's. Do you not remember those? We would make golden arches with our hands and stuff, and we would make little pizzas and stuff. I'm telling you, it's
cute.
We did it in the library.
My childhood was also filled with that awful Comet Makes You Vomit song. Comet, it tastes like gas. It smells like
gasoline.
Comet. La, 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 la. I don't remember it. I'm old.
Fighting terrorism.
Yeah.
Tactical mask.
I bet kids love that though. Looking at these spy gear products, the young people on these look far too old to possibly want to use.
Yeah, he's like college aged.
And almost not.
Oh, look at that old dude. He's cool.
Oh man, I want to be 43.
He's got a receding hairline.
Christian Bale.
Little sleeves so you can make grilled cheese in your toaster.
I really don't need to make grilled cheese in my toaster. I can make it in a fry pan. For $5? Jeez. You know how many grilled cheeses I can make for $5 without those?
I think it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah, I think it's time to say goodbye. I'm so sad.
Let's go check out. We'll predict what everything costs.
It's so easy. Nina has way more stuff in the cart than I do, so it's only fair that I take my meager item out of Nina's cart.
So then, Nina, it's your job to predict how much it all costs.
Are you serious?
It's not as easy as you think. $29.50. 4 aisles are open. This is the most aisles I've ever seen open at this K-Mart.
She's bought a lot of fleece crap.
Gifts for teens and 40-plus men.
I'd move to another aisle by now. The men are just involved.
Pearson's salted nut roll.
This is not made by the Hershey's Corporation. A Pierce's salted nut roll.
I've had products like that. They're terrible and disgusting.
They're taking out a mortgage on the side.
Oh, we're already over my estimate. I am not as good at this game as John is.
$25.97. It's gonna ask if you want to donate to St. Pete. Could you just answer that question?
That's a big mess up. John's a little embarrassed for you.
Success.
Goodbye, Black Friday. Would you ever come back?
To K-Mart ever again? Yeah.
On a Black Friday?
Maybe. It was fun. Didn't find anything today besides this little heater, but you know, in the future, maybe. Who knows? Ocean State job lot. I haven't been here in a week and a half. I'm feeling a lot of pent-up need to buy things. I need to buy various things for the Christmas party. I need to buy a Yankee Swap gift. Cheap gifts that I can give to my sisters so they have something to unwrap on Christmas Day. You can't just give like 2 gifts or I'm gonna give them $100, but you gotta give them more than that. They gotta have like blankets, scarves, I'll get them that kind of crap. They've got heated blankets and I'm kind of into heated blankets. Duck Dynasty underwear. It's on sale.
This one has a hole in it.
Do you have any idea what you're getting for the Yankee Swap?
None. None whatsoever. This is lamb's wool. I'm like, this is really lamb's wool? No. Luxurious synthetic lamb's wool. This is exactly the kind of gift that I would buy my sisters so they have something to unwrap under the tree. But it's $5.
Attention shoppers, there is magic in the air. Our Alzheimer's Council.
I've bought a pair of these before when I was mildly disappointed. Ooh, very
It's a circle scarf that you could entangle a tuna in.
Is it just for fashion?
It's not even for fashion.
Every once in a while, Ocean State Job Lot has big man clothing, which is incredible because it's very cheap and it's normally very expensive. Nothing for me. It's okay. Abort, abort, abort.
Snoopies.
It's not a very good quality.
My brother is looking for terrible looking things like this. Bad patterns is what he likes.
Oh, it's like funny to
It's
him?
like a hipster ironic.
Oh, okay. Well, look no further than Fall River, Massachusetts.
We can promise bad patterns and even worse deals.
Fleece-lined tights? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I'd like to get my sister some blankets. I have to get 2 of the same blanket because I don't want to play favorites. They have to be cheap. The music is a little obnoxious. Do you think that humans would like this? More sheets?
I would like that. They have queen sheets.
Maybe I'll get it for the Yankee swap, or maybe I'll get 2
ridiculous
and give 2 to my sister.
So John, what are we thinking for the party?
There's early food and late food. Early food is any food that comes out before 6:30. Late food is any food that comes after. Leftover Halloween candy.
It is December 20th.
Attention shoppers, it brings me great joy to let you know that we already have
This thing?
that dollar for dollar that is now $818 into the food pantry. Thank you so much for everyone's generosity.
$9. I'm gonna buy it. You know why?
Why?
I can put it out at the party in little bowls. People will eat it right up.
Well, that's just going to fill them up, and then they're not going to eat the hot meals that you're going to make.
They'll eat them both. They're a little pricey, but it's the holidays. Potato chips, $4.99. That's no bargain. I would buy some of these if they were $3. Maybe $3.99.
They even have, wait, do they? Is this the black cherry?
This is the aisle of weird foods.
Airhead fruit squeezers.
Like I might buy these. Baked veggie chips.
People actually like that stuff.
Well, I'm gonna buy them. They're a little pricey, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. I'm not gonna get this particular bag. That bag was feeling a little crushed. This one feels pretty good. Peanut butter filled pretzel nuggets, never any good. Why would you buy Cheetos in this? I need at least one more weird chip. Ooh, this looks like my kind of thing. Tuscan blend cheese puffs.
Indulge you.
Still haven't found my Yankee swap.
We just got another generous $5 donation to the food pantry.
I'm going to get my sisters some cat toys and dog toys because one of them has cats, one has dogs. It would be very cute.
This cereal is
Get it. That's the biggest
my
big
favorite cereal. So I'm definitely going to be getting Mom's best cereal.
They're for holding corn. It's good for spinning the corn. It gives you maximum butter. These are some pretty trendy colored things for girls. Females. Let me ask the female's opinion. Would you like colored kitchen accessories if you were a female? Well, you are, so.
Why are those knives plastic?
It's awful, isn't it? These are rejected. And plus, why you make the utensils out of plastic but make the hanger metal? You know how sad a Christmas is when you hand them an envelope and that's the only thing they get?
Get them containers from Job Lot and hide a little bit of money in each container. Like Tupperwares or something.
These doggy toys, if you open them up, all they have inside is a small plastic bottle.
Probably so you can replace them with other plastic bottles when they mess this one up.
Yeah, but this is a weird sized plastic bottle. Where are you gonna get it? I'm gonna buy a couple of these random assorted toys. There's this cat one that looks like it's got a mild disease. I can't get this back in. I've ruined it. I'm sorry. It's a joke, but we'll get the cat.
A wobble nip?
I have a wobble nip for my cat. She hates it.
All right.
But I'm gonna get one anyway. That's kind of cute. Looks like a little ladybug. So they can know to kill ladybugs. Durable chew toy. That's fine. It's a dog toy. You throw it out.
Job Lot matching that dollar for dollar. That is another $10 to the food pantry.
She's getting better at the math.
I'm glad to see Gilbert Gottfried has a cooking book.
Christmassy? Is this Christmassy? Burger
It's
cheese?
fun. I don't know if it's Christmassy.
Nathan's cheddar cheese crunchy crinkle fries. I wonder if I should swap out one of these and get this instead.
Yeah.
It's done. I still gotta find the blankets. The heated blankets I heard so much about. These are good socks. I'm wearing a pair right now, but I still see no blankets. I just gotta find these heated blankets. These could be a big deal. Where?
They're up here.
Let's go.
Heated blankets. Get them while they're hot.
What are you all looking for in a heated blanket?
Quality? Cheapness.
That's nice.
Is this one right? No, not quite.
No.
I want a full, whitish. Queen's too much. This is actually a perpetual problem. They cannot sort things by size or organize them in any way other than keeping them in one place. And it just makes it impossible to navigate.
Looks like we're out of luck.
Well, it's too bad. I'll have to buy a real one instead of buying one of those at State Job Lot. Macy's.
That's big money.
Well, no, you gotta have your coupons at Macy's.
The queen is just too much. You can't do the queen.
It's got 2 controls. That's just a pain in the butt.
Okay.
It's like,
yeah.
You know, like this. They're like this because they're on each side. I think that's it for this place.
You got a cart here going though.
They got twins.
Eating cookies one by one. Cookie after cookie after cookie. Oh my god, the rest of it is completely inaccessible. For 69 cents, you can get 1 page of content. Is that a deal? This only has 1 page.
You got a serious amount of...
And another $5 donation.
Still missing the Yankee swap. I've got to get something, or I don't want to buy stuff that people hate.
Well, what are you doing here?
Question is, this bamboo cutting board set, really nice little set. I'm getting one for each of my sisters. Would it be wrong to also get one for the Yankee swap?
No.
When they're going to be there and they could potentially select that as their Yankee swap gift? I bought $18 worth of bamboo cutting boards.
What's the tally?
Oh, this is tough. Some of these items were selected on the whim. $55.
$55.
That's my guesstimate.
That's the tally.
Attention shoppers and we just got another.
Are you going to donate?
No.
I like how they have a font that they go with for everything. Some person's handwriting.
I'm considering getting my sister some cheap chocolate.
What kind?
Cheap. I doubt this chocolate is fine or European.
So you're not gonna go for it?
No. I'm adding these though. That brings us to $60. These are for my sisters. For, you know, Christmas.
Giving does not stop, folks. Another $5 donation into the food pantry.
The checkout process here is aggressive.
Well, it's Christmas. They gotta be fast. They gotta be quick.
53.
I'm a little over.
Nobody cared for my estimate, but it was right on target.
Well, the final tally was $64.23. $4.23 off. Fair performance on my part.
Now Stop and Shop?
Yeah.
For what?
For the rest of the party supplies. All the food. So we'll get some bee at Stop and Shop. We gotta.
He does not
Some bee and some dogs.
These eggs are pricey. Now let me tell you one of the big secrets about Stop and Shop, whatever. You have to buy the things on sale. They have really good prices if it's on sale. If it's not on sale, the prices aren't very good here. But you mix, you go half and half, you're okay. It's better than Walmart. Walmart sucks. I'm just tired of all the brands. They've carried the same thing for so many years. I wish there was a market basket closer, and Nina just told me they gotta bring one in. I'm very excited about that. Some of the techniques I'll use at shopping at Stop and Shop today, you can only do at Stop and Shop, and it's why I love them. This Stop and Shop, Kyle Gage, being in a somewhat poor neighborhood, does not have the automatic scanning system that I love at Stop and Shop.
Oh, the like you grab a gun, you walk around with it?
Because it's like a portable price scanner wherever you are.
But a low-class Stop and Shop does not guarantee lower prices.
Not necessarily,
not
no.
at all.
These do appeal to me.
Misc Toys.
No.
This appeals to me.
Really?
The ice cream is felted.
I can't get behind this. Candy cane Peeps. I can't also get behind the idea of moving Peeps outside of the typical Easter season. That's good. Last week, Friendly's ice cream was $2.50. Now it's up to $4.59. That's the difference between a sale price and a non-sale price at Stop and Shop. It's huge. You have your Breyers, which is down to $2.50, but Breyers is terrible. Good to know. $39 a banana? That's a little high.
$39 a pound.
Oh, a pound? That's good.
I wish I could keep going, but I don't have enough notes.
They found a whole bunch of those little squeakers.
Oh dear. I need various foods to serve during the hot food phase of the meal. $5.19 for Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
You can get it at Target today. $3.50, I think.
I don't know where everybody went. We lost everyone.
Frankie and I got separated.
We got so distracted by the stupid hogs that we don't know where anybody is.
Party cups. They must have come through here. What's in Junt's cart mystery edition?
This is a little too rich for his blood. We know that he's eventually going to be buying at least some bee. He'll probably buy Christmas trees.
In the bakery section? But that's back there.
No, that would be in just the cheapo snacky section.
Oh.
It's a tradition to have at least one box of these at the party. Just in case no one brings any desserts, that's the backup plan. That's one thing I'm gonna have.
Meatballs.
We put them in a crock pot, little sauce, easy. And they're on sale, $5.99, pretty good price. Turkey meatballs, I don't know. Should I go turkey?
Yeah.
The pizzas are on sale. I do like these pizzas.
You come down to the left side of the store first. Maybe they're looking for us too.
He's not a hard person to find.
Yeah. How do you lose a Junt?
Chicken fries.
But they're a little too cheap. Sometimes you gotta be wary. When the price is too cheap, you should stay away. This is like almost 2 pounds of misk chicken for $3.50. I don't buy it. No, I couldn't. I'd buy some frozens, but they're not on sale. You can get these same frozens for $1.89 at Target. There's $2.49 here. Like I say, not on sale. Stay away from Stop and Shop.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm starting to get to the point where maybe we should just go back to the hogs.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, I wasn't done.
Yeah. Hopefully they stop us before we get there.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get kicked out of this place.
Oh, Turbo Junt.
We found them.
We found them.
And just in time, too, because we were about to start playing those musical instruments again. Well, look what he got.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly what I said.
We knew he would be going to the Christmas tree cake.
One Christmas box, one CB.
HB.
These are for healthy obligations. Some extra chopped cheddar. For the early phase, pepper jack. I gotta get crackers though. See, this is the thing I'm really bad at. I don't know the layout of this Stop and Shop, so I'm gonna be going all over.
40 ounces of duck sauce.
Would you call this the Hanukkah section?
Yeah, there's potato latkes here and matzo balls. This is the weirdest soup mix. It looks like it's toothpaste.
Look at all those eggs.
$2.29 for a dozen is not a very good price. I only have 5 eggs in stock. Oh, the cheapest butter is very cheap though.
$3.
$3? That's a good price for butter. And we're gonna be making some mac and cheese this year. We're gonna need a lot of butter. This represents 8B. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8B. This will do us well. That's for the party. This is for me. I buy the half sticks. Even though it is $1 more, I love the half stick so much. I'll pay the extra. Half stick is just right for me. This is the organic aisle. I have no purchase with that area.
No,
everything organic is so expensive.
Uh-oh. Are these the broken things?
Yep. See, here they only take 33% off their damaged merchandise. No good. Half off is what you have to take off.
It's breathing.
Why did you guys just buy one of those? Because you love it.
I fell in the crunchy section and it was difficult for me to get myself out.
What'd you get?
Crunchy coconut milk. Or making whipped cream. Coconut milk whipped cream.
Deli platter. And I'm going to use some of these quality Stop and Shop pre-packaged deli meats. They keep well, so I'm going to have leftovers. I'm not going to want to like eat all of my extra leftover meats the next day. I can save this for up to 2 weeks. It's a good deal. Let's have some Black Forest ham, some oven roasted turkey breast, some thin sliced roasted beef. Nobody wants the low sodium ham. It tastes like nothing. And let's get a chief bologna. Actually, it's cheaper to get cheap bologna in the deli than it is here.
Really?
Deli here is kind of expensive bologna.
All right.
Casello makes so many wonderful pastas. Unfortunately here, like at most places, they don't have any interesting pastas at all. What a disappointment. This is also kind of expensive for pasta, even on sale. You can get this at $1.88 at Big Lots.
That is Fall River style chow mein.
Packaged since 1926
Burned
for
down.
home preparation by the housewife.
What makes Fall River style chow mein Fall River style chow mein?
I don't know. It's like this weird crispy little noodle. It's not like the straight pretzel-y noodles.
And
How
hard
did
noodle.
that come to be?
Well, we did have one big Chinese restaurant, which was huge for years. China Royal.
China Royal. Do you know any history of the China Royal?
I do. I could go into it in great detail. It was about 69, 70 when they first opened, and that wasn't something you saw on every corner at that time. So they were trying to do something new and distinguishing to get you in. They actually served a lot of American foods, and some very good American foods there.
Big thing was French fries with brown gravy.
Yes, yep, that was a big deal. They had a very good meatloaf at there. I always used to love to get their meatloaf. Now we have these small, compact places. They're just trying to get you in and out.
They had Christmas parties there. People would do company parties.
It was a sit-down affair.
A little light on the Prego.
Yeah, well, it's on such a good sale. This is a crazy good sale.
Oh, that is a
Prego.
crazy good sale. Chicken wings?
Chicken wings. They're kind of a party classic, aren't they? They're a little expensive, though. Too much for me.
Too much?
Too much. $10 for 3 pounds of chicken wings? Well, it's not that bad, I guess. But I'm not going to do it.
Nope.
Too much prep. Here's a trip you can use at Stop and Shop.
A tip?
Keep a lookout for these special tags that say yellow. You can see like this meat, 40% off, $10.69. Originally $17.83, but it's actually on sale, but it's still a very good deal.
On double sale.
The yellow special tags make some very good meat deals in the meat department. I don't like this shrimp ring. They're too small. There's our shrimp.
That's
Extra large cooked shrimp.
Octopus salad. Fried fish ass.
These are perfectly fine cupcakes, just someone tossed them around a bit.
And that's why they are $2.49. You can see the same special label indicating that they are super sale. This is a dessert contest. Optional entry, you must make a homemade dessert. The prize is Dunk's card of yet determined value. I am the judge.
Okay. You were the Junt, I thought.
I'm the Junt. Spoiler, I designed this thing.
You did?
Yeah. About 10 years ago.
Wow. This is John Hunt.
I designed this ticket.
Wow. This is John Hunt handiwork right here.
Yeah, this is what I get paid for. I did the whole thing.
Wow.
Let's take a show you. Excuse me.
268.
See? It's one of my printers. Yep, that's my company.
There you go.
They're good here at the deli. They move along quick. The cheapest bologna. A little bit thinner than that, please? No, thank you. I need baby carrots.
Yep.
And other vegetables that are delicious to put in a raw vegetable tray.
Second unit is on it.
Go ahead.
Second
Get out of
unit.
here.
But keep in mind, he's going to pick up the bill on whatever you pick up, so you got to think like him. You got to act like him.
We don't want to upset him. $4.99 for 3 peppers. It's too much.
$3.99 a pound. We're going with the $1.99 green pepper.
For that price, we'll only have 3.
I'll have 3 of the cheapest peppers.
$6. I don't think he wants to spend $6 on tomatoes.
Yeah,
even if he's getting more.
Not this lifetime.
Let's see how good of a teacher Junt is.
$2.50.
That's a good deal.
$1.99. I have no idea how much broccoli was. Broccoli 10 cents.
That's fine.
We rocked that.
We tried to use our Junt skills.
I don't feel like I have enough in my cart. I gotta get Doritos too. Land O'Lakes has a 4-cheese Italian that is simply excellent. Monster. I love this deli because they'll always give you a slice if you want.
I've been thinking about what dessert I can make to please Junt the most on the day of the party.
I got news for you. John Hunt likes lemon-flavored old lady cookies. Okay?
This is an insider tip.
1 pound, $5.
No thanks.
Canceled strawberries.
Club crackers, huge staple of John Hunt's old bedroom. He would always keep aerosol cans of cheese.
Easy cheese.
And we would just sit there and one after another spray cheese onto beneath them. And he stored them all in a microwave.
You got the Doritos. You got the club crackers. You're doing good. We just need one more chips, then we're gonna go get some Mac. 6 to 8B.
There's a high B warning in effect.
The Mac is not on sale. I'm just gonna have to absorb the extra cost. At least 6B. Do you think we need more than 6B? Is it a 7
not
or
gonna have
8B
any.
here? Then fine, 6B it is.
I think he did it. John, what is your philosophy on self-checkout versus
I always do it because I don't like people. And normally I'd just be clicking out, but not here.
What's the
really rough estimate? 89. Maybe less.
Maybe
We'll see.
less?
He wants the bag of
See you today.
Every bee must be accounted for. Make a screensaver out of it. That's the last item?
Yep.
92.43.
Wasn't that far off. For a rough guess, not too bad. Whew.
That was a lot.
It was quite a bit, but it's okay. It's the party. It's once a year. I fear, though, that I might not have enough food.
Really?
I might have to go get some more later. Shopping. I haven't been to Shaw's in probably 2.5 years. They got rid of the self-checkout. I love self-checkout. I don't want to deal with any people. They got rid of their loyalty card program. I like deals.
You go to Stop and Shop, typically.
Stop and Shop, always. These hanging pots, $16.99? No.
Do you think you have a Shaw's bias?
Maybe, yeah, probably. Look at this signage. Petite baby carrots, 2 for $5. Baby carrots, 2 for $3. There's only one kind of carrot here, but I'm buying it. $1.50, that's actually not a bad price. Bunch scallions, 89 cents. It's a good price. This is my weekly, vegetable eating, and,
You eat more veggies these days?
Oh yes, a lot more. I'm not gonna buy scallions this week, not in the mood, but if I did, it's a good price for it.
You eat broccoli?
Yeah, I like broccoli. Steam it, mix it into anything. Just some rice and some broccoli, delicious.
You do eat a lot of rice. Big piles of rice.
A big pile of rice is only 460 calories. These heads are all massive. I don't want to buy like 84 pounds of broccoli. Like, it's okay. This asparagus is outrageous. It's absurdly expensive. And the sign's even tilted over here. I'll go and fix your sign for you. This spinach looks sad. It looks all ground up and kind of kind of handle. Every morning, I do a fresh egg wrap, 5:30 in the morning. I love spinach and it bulks it up, makes it taste delicious. Eggs and spinach with a little bit of cheese, wonderful. This is too much. What am I gonna do with a pound of spinach?
Store it.
It only lasts 7 days. Then it becomes nutrientless. Need a number for the deli. I don't think they have my cheese. The Land O'Lakes 4 cheese blend. I have spare at home right now, but I'll need some later in the week. They do have my tortilla wraps. These are excellent. Delicious, wonderful. They're all low calorie, only 70 calories a wrap. A little pricey, $2.99 a pack, but I'm worth it. Do they have like a Chipotle chicken breast or something like that?
We have
Buffalo one?
We have a buffalo chicken.
Yep.
And then we have a Santa Fe turkey and a Cajun turkey.
What's the Santa Fe turkey? I don't have any room in my diet for miscellaneous cheeses. Look at all these beautiful cheeses they have. No mixed cheese, it's so sad. Not having the cheese is a big letdown, but they had the wraps, which is important. The things we gotta watch now are, can I easily find Jell-O? And how will their Smart Ones prices be? That's number 2. Too expensive. Where's your chicken? Well, they certainly have Jell-O. The question is, do they have the right Jell-O? Yeah, it's about what I pay at Stop and Shop usually. Black cherry. Yeah. All right. There we go. Very good. Orange. It's a dessert. It's very low calorie. Whole box only has 40 calories, so it's very, very easy to lose weight, but you still need something sweet. I'm gonna get one more though. I have a hankering for some chicken breast. $6.29 a pound. It must be good. This chicken's more my speed. This is $1.97 a pound chicken. It's been brined in a broth solution, so it's heavier and less actual meat than you'd get in a real chicken breast. But they're delicious. Whenever I stop at Stop and Shop, I have my scanner, which lets me total up my order as I go. I don't have that here. This is one of my favorite shelves in any supermarket. It's the clearance rack. Look, they got a reduced grocery and then they got the sticker. Is that how you figure it? It looks like they still price by hand with the old price scanners that you click in the numbers and then...
And without an electronic price checker.
I'm so out of my element.
There's a price checker right here.
Yeah, but you can't take it with you. If it was cordless, sure. Why not? I just put it in the front of the cart and then I could use it wherever I want. We're entering the domain of the frozens. So I've been struggling with this problem lately. I used to love to buy milk. I used to buy milk in tons. I don't drink any milk anymore because I'm trying to watch my weight some. If I buy a gallon of milk, I end up throwing half of it out. I could buy a half gallon, but the prices of a half gallon of milk are outrageous. I'm gonna get my milk at Cumberland Farm Sunday. Their milk here, too expensive. This is weird. Like they've got the peanut butter next to the bread. That's very strange to me. It's disorienting. I'm expecting ice cream to be here because that's how it is in Stop and Shop. Why put the Velveeta cheese so far from your other cheeses, which are all the way down there? It's a little weird here in the back. Up front, near the veg, no problem. Low stock levels, not restocked during the day. That's something Stop and Shop that has down, but Walmart also doesn't. Walmart probably looks worse than this even. There are 2 frozen aisles. I don't want to walk through both. I'm gonna have to take a guess. We'll go to the next one. That Asian dish right there, I love that. Good sale. That's a good price. $2 each. That's a good price. We're in the Mac section. Maybe I should pick up some Mac for Box Mac. I think maybe we'll compare a 4 cheese to the 3 cheese. You know, that's like one more cheese. Is it better? Might be a good one. I think that'll be at least one of the shows we shoot this next session will be that comparison. Rice. Do they carry my rice? Well, they have my rice, but they have the same small packs that they have at Stop and Shop, and for the same price. $2.50 for 2 pounds. You can get it at Walmart. Walmart has my 5-pound bag for $4.38 instead of $5. For 4 pounds, you get $4.38 for 5 pounds. I highly recommend River White rice, medium grain. It cooks up so soft, so fluffy, just great texture, great flavor. I love to put broth and vegetables in. Salsa in rice. I tried that for the first time last week. That was delicious. Added hardly any calories to it. Really good. Except for the cheese, which I know I don't have. This is about it. Now that I'm eating less, I don't need to shop as much. It's just the reality of the situation. I'm not eating a lot of pasta nowadays, but let me tell you, they have a very nice selection of pastas. They have the orchiere, the penilise, the fusilli, which is delicious, capovati, wonderful. The rotelle, even rotelle, it's a wonderful pasta. Not useless pastas. Charles wins some major points there.
All right, internet, take what he just did and auto-tune that shit.
I'm always kind of interested in the international spices because spices are something you can add to a dish without any or many calories at all. Like I recently tried this stuff, this weird saison stuff that you might think only some weird Spanish people buy. It's delicious. Like this ham concentrate. Excellent. They even have it in a Econo pack. It's a little expensive, but spices in general are a little pricey. So that's the way it's gonna go. You pay for the luxury of spices. You could do without, but you want to do with.
Right.
They have self-checkout. We're gonna use it because I don't like people. They got rid of the self-checkout. They have self-checkout. They got rid of the self-checkout. They have self-checkout. We're gonna use it because I don't like people.
You got a price estimate?
I've kind of stopped tracking my price when I go grocery shopping. I just kind of get what I want now. So I'm not even gonna estimate, but I'm gonna estimate 38.
He's a new man.
So strange to get the promotional prices we have to buy. It asked me to select the item's container. How strange. 34.73. I said roughly 38. I always get $19 cash back because then I have change during the week if anybody needs to change ones, fives. Good to go.
That is kind of genius.
It was fine. If Stop and Shop suddenly was emergency closed, I could shop here. The store's not quite as well kept up. It didn't look as clean inside. It wasn't as well stocked.
What are your general feelings on shopping at nighttime?
Oh, I love it. It's the way to go. I like the lower crowds. It's the time to do it. It's the best. But I will say one thing for Shaw's. Very convenient parking. We got the doors right there. My car, right there. You can't beat it. Because there's no one here. You can see it's exactly 76 degrees. This is the, I don't know, what's the name of this church?
United Congregation?
Yeah, that's what it is.
In Little Compton, Rhode Island.
They still got the yellow tape up. They're not letting anyone in unless you're staff.
There's actually a whole row of tents down the side of the street.
This is a big event. You know, they get the road race plus the fair. They got a big auction. It's opening.
Get in there, John. Get in there.
Something very heavy here. How lovely. It's a good deal. $5. I love little snowman things like this. Oh, my mother likes snowmans. I like snowmen. Yeah. They make a really nice festive decoration. It's not too, you know, Santa-y. It feels like Christmas in July, literally, because it's July. Electronics are always right here. Kids' toys are always right there. House goods always back there. There's a book fair and then a bake sale. That's how it's always laid out. 20 years.
I feel like I'm at Best Buy in 1943.
A lot of wicker baskets. I don't know why wicker baskets are such a thing. People like to put like flowers in them, and that's why they're lined. I'm not a fan of that.
The ill-placed lovey teddy bear. I guess what they're pointing out is there's literally nothing you can do with that thing other than put a toy in it.
Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, it's a sewing machine. A classic. Look at this amazing, full of character, gigantic suitcase. Let's see, any dates? September 3, 59.
Senate ready to vote compromise, labor reform measure.
Oh, wow.
Are you buying that?
No, I'm just looking.
Let's get out of here.
It's kind of nice. You know, you're sitting in bed and you want a little flat surface, so you put it on your lap.
I have had that need.
I never buy sheets at church.
There's not a lot of them, huh?
They have a lot of them. I don't know if they sell a lot of them.
The traffic is officially stopped.
Yeah.
There's a transaction happening right here.
Yep.
And the only way out is back where we came from.
All right, it's broken up a little.
A preview of books to come.
They always have a little book fair here, and it pales in comparison to the actual book fair, which also goes on today.
Are we attending that?
We are attending that. Nice dictionary, if you don't have the internet.
The hardcover's at $2.
Paperbacks are $1. Nice and simple.
Exactly.
I've seen book fairs that they write the price in every single book. I can't imagine the work they do.
I can't imagine it.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. VHS collections. I put mine in a giant trash bag and threw it out. Now, I would argue one of the best movie posters of all time.
It's a little dated now. I got distracted by this this Don't Know Much About History cassette series.
Don't know much about biology.
They probably had a whole series. Don't know much about science book, don't know much about French.
They're like, listen to this song. Imagine the possibilities. E.T., of course.
That's the only one I had as a child. My parents thought that when they bought the VCR, they had to have one videotape, so they bought it.
The Ellen DeGeneres collection.
A comedy special for the age. It's just 2 of her specials.
But it's advertised like it's like a self-healing book.
It kind of is, but I guess she's a comedian who appeals to women. I don't know. She's a big buck pies.
Well, they're worth it, trust me.
Brownies with special pretzel crust. Add some texture and crunch to your brownies.
Salt. I'll buy a little bag of cookies.
You gonna buy a little bag of cookies?
Yeah.
Oh, gluten-free. Wow.
See, I'm allergic. I have to have gluten.
Frankie is making a purchase. He's making a purchase at the church fair before me. These really look appealing to me.
They're $10
It's a little much. Oh, it works for my blood. How much? $2?
So they're really good.
They are?
They are.
All right. I'm going to buy some cookies for $2. All right, Frankie. Let's have a cookie exchange. All right.
I prefer mine. I like them a little bit thinner.
I like them bigger. A nice meaty cookie. That's what you need. You're in the gardening book section. I usually don't have any purchase here, except maybe this encyclopedia. Should we see if we can get back into the main affair? It is a potato ricer. They call it a masher. I say ricer. It's classic. If I had like a vintage home, I would put this up on like a shelf. Yeah, that's a nice one too. It's a thermometer that tells you what the temperature is by which ones are up and which ones are down. So we can see it's somewhere between 72 and 76 degrees.
We have a weather station in the corner over there if you're interested.
You do?
We do. It's kind of cool. Electronic weather station.
I'm going to have to go take a look at that. I've been actually kind of looking for a weather station. Let's do it. I think I might want this too. I heard there was a weather station somewhere around here.
The weather station might be over in that area.
Oh, over in the... well, I'll take this one.
You sure you don't want a $1 copy of 5 Little Monkeys Jumping on the Bed?
That's actually a good deal. Like, look at all these great games. You'd pay $20 a piece for a lot of those.
Got a huge Lincoln Logs back here.
Lincoln Logs. I still have mine.
They're the best.
What is this crap?
This is a pretty serious affair. Look at this. It's got rainwater collection. It's got your wind and direction.
It looks kind of homemade.
I think it is.
Some doomsday prepper.
$10. It's portable too. You can take it with you.
Very portable.
Quite a thing. You know how much this costs in a retail store? $35. It's exactly 76 degrees. They have little weather stations that are way more modern. They're just like a little unit that sits outside.
It might be fun to build one. I'm not sure it's fun to have one.
No.
But how much does it cost afternoon?
$5.
Wow. So you have to ask yourself, if they want to get rid of it that badly, do I want it that badly?
Absolutely. This fits with my house decor. I can put it in, and it's just kind of, science-y, but not science-y.
Yeah, okay, all right.
You gotta find things that match your life. They had some pretty impressive posters in the back, like advertising posters from the 70s. You want to go take a look, see if they're still there?
3 Basset Hound Circus.
It is very nice.
I wonder what the hell this was. I mean, a Basset Hound Circus? There were 3 Basset Hounds and it was a circus. And the Basset Hounds were the things they put on the poster to say, come to the circus. I had a Basset Hound growing up, and there was no way anyone could have made a circus out of it.
You don't think so?
She used to, dig up the couch in this really, crazy way, and we would call it a couch rodeo.
Couch rodeo? That sounds like a great time. That's actually pretty cool. This print has gone moldy. Because once a poster goes moldy, not a whole lot of value.
This is all you?
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what the Basset Hound Circus would have been.
It was just in Poland when the Communist Museum was there. This guy made his statements supposedly through circus posters, and this is one of the more famous.
Oh, so it's actually a politically...
Poland.
Yeah.
How much are you asking for that one, just out of curiosity?
40.
40?
Yeah.
That's a good price for that poster.
When it's mint, it's
it was big
250. I think these are kind of dated, and the people that like them are, kind of old now.
Right.
Well, you guys have a good day.
Yep,
you too, sir.
Thank you. Good to see you, friend.
Wouldn't know chemistry without you. Now that gentleman, aside from being our high school chemistry teacher, he also played a teacher in I Need to Lose 10 Pounds, and he played a swimming instructor in ABO. So he is steeped in red cow.
Early red cow.
Early red cow lore.
Yeah.
So that was a big find at the church fair.
And it's not equal to a turkey sandwich.
I hope he sells some posters. The church likes to have a good time. I believe it. We're going in again. It's a numbers cookie set. So you can make numbers. I don't know why. You can make cookies that are like a phone number.
You give it to your crush?
No. Or it's ineffective because it came on a cake and then they ate it and now they don't know your number.
Yes. A lot of technical problems with that idea. Let's not do it. It's already gone. Somebody got to go deal. The table's weirdly low. Isn't that a weirdly low table?
Yeah, it's for children.
Take a look at the crafts.
Right.
Oh, and there's an auction too. I usually don't stay for the auction or bid on anything, but it's fun to look at the stuff.
Do you guys go to all the churches? This is one of the better ones.
Yeah. This one, and there's St. John the Baptist in Westport.
It's August 8th this year.
Yes, it
Not
is.
the first weekend, which is good because St. Teresa's has got theirs August 1st.
St. Teresa's?
I feel like I know you. I've seen you around. Do you know my dad, Frank Frame?
Oh, sure. He used to be on a fishing boat with Dave Brayton.
Yeah.
Oh, he's my friend.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Dave married my cousin.
Well, there you go.
This is the beautiful construction of this church. Massive triple hung windows.
So, a tidbit about this church.
Yeah.
I went to preschool.
Did you?
Yeah. I was 3.
Yeah.
So it was like really early preschool.
Yep.
I did a year of it here, and then I did a year of it in Westport. My parents, I think, had a thing about like, let's socialize him.
That's a good idea.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, exactly.
We're doing the church fair rounds.
And I have the pie baking contest here at 10:30.
Oh, is that you?
You just know everybody around here.
Well, I grew up here.
Got the rock climbing wall set up in progress.
You gonna go up there, John?
I don't think so. No, I usually don't go in for raffles because I've never won anything at a raffle.
John, I gotta tell you, I mean, I like Grandma's Attic over in Westport as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
This is far superior. Well, you gonna try to debate that?
Technically, you're right.
What you're looking for is those hidden gems underneath tables, and this doesn't really quite have that.
It has some of it, yeah. It certainly has that component. This is the craft section, and there's not a lot of beautiful stuff, but not a lot of value. You get that craft smell too. It's like the herbs that they must use in the
3 cheese.
That's a good joke. I like it.
So we're over by the Adamsville horse stables.
Yeah.
Trivia about John Hunt. He grew up in a family of.
Yeah, my mother was a great rider of horses. Won many competitions. I know how to ride a horse.
You had horses at the house.
Yeah, we had 2 horses. Yep.
That's what that shed full of Butterfinger wrappers is used to be used for.
Get a shot of that, of the beauty. There's this obelisk in the center of this, framed by trees. It's very beautiful, kind of small town with the iron fence. It's just very nice.
Do you smell the soap?
Lavender pillows.
I can attest it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, that's nice. Give it a sniff.
It is actually kind of nice.
It is.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Lavender bouquets.
Oh, yeah. This is made with vegetable oil.
This is fancy stuff.
It's all handmade by me.
Wow, very cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Very cool.
What's the technique here?
It takes me about 5 minutes to make those.
Really?
Yeah. You have a big 2,000-degree furnace with a big ceramic bowl inside that's full of molten glass. And I take like a 4-foot steel rod that's hollow, and I gather out like a little blob of glass like this big on the end of the rod. Put on whatever colors I want, and I'll blow it up. And then you kind of have to let it cool and boil and let it cool so that it stays nice and round.
How'd you learn how to do that?
I had some old man yell at me a lot for 2 years.
Really?
I think I'll get this.
Nice.
Sounds awesome.
We've made a sale.
The thing is, you can't find really nice Christmas ornaments like just in, Walmart or even Pier 1, who kind of has like slightly upper tier. They're not this quality. Children's games in the same place they've been for 20 years. 30 years? 30 years. I always remember there was always a problem accessing the kids' game area, and it has not been resolved in 30 years.
Explain.
This is the only access path, and it is small. It gets crowded. I don't know what nationality he's trying to represent, that man. These games...
Hi, welcome. Welcome.
Donkey Fun.
Donkey Fun?
Donkey Fun Country. Donkey Kong Country.
Oh dear. 10 hours of architecture consultation. A church pew bench appraised at $500.
Phone numbers that don't include area codes because we all know each other.
Yeah, we all know about it. Wow, look at this nice commemorative plate of the church. What a thing.
Great way to take a break from the beach and introduce the city kids to life on the farm. What makes you think that my kids are from the city?
I don't know what would make you think that. It's very cool.
And we're rich.
No one has been yet on the 10 hours of architectural design consultation. I don't know. If I was building a house, having a nice, I mean, they're good.
I would definitely do that, yeah.
I need to keep you around because I appreciate your talking up this good point design. I'm working for the auction, but I'm also...
I kind of set you up for it. I was like, now why do I need this, John? Now can't I just do this on the internet? I have one of those connections. I think we're wrapped up.
I think we are.
There he goes. He knows what he's doing.
There he goes.
There he shops again.
For $2 a piece? Sure. Kind of like an Ocean State job lot, but it's a little different. It's just a different selection of merchandise. I never used to come here, but after Building 19 closed down, I really needed more stores. It is another good value store. You can get a lot of great buys. And sometimes that's a great deal. So see if we can find anything today. One problem, the carts are outside, but the door is not automatic to get in.
You have to pull the door.
Pull the door with your cart.
To jam it in.
Yeah. You'll find full price product mixed in with the deals. That's what we saw at the door. That Dawn dishwashing liquid for $3.50 a container, same price you pay anywhere. If you're here, you're getting a good deal, maybe you want to get something else. Maybe you want to get some Dawn at full price, you know? Oh, look, I think they came with feet originally.
All right.
And now that these two have been no feet. Is that okay? Would you buy it?
I'd have to have feet.
You have a chair just like this, just in a different fabric at your house.
It's got feet.
This place is a great source of cheap temporary couches. That huge couch over there, that whole setup, $6.99. Hey, it's not a long-term couch. If you paid $600 for this couch and you enjoyed it for 4 years and gave it up, would you be that, you know?
You could furnish your entire life based off of Craigslist, essentially.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now this section over here, Frankie, this is all new and completely redone. How about some mini tongs? You need some mini tongs for your life?
This sort of thing appeals to me.
I definitely keep camera equipment, lenses, and things
That sort of thing. Right.
Yeah, they can't be more than $30, $40. You know, what do you want? It's fine.
It's fine.
One of the things I kind of am in the market for is a new fan. My windows are crank windows, so they don't really make great ACs for them. So, kind of screwed myself there. It's a little pricey, $50.
Fans blow things around.
Yeah.
ACs do not.
That's right. Look, are you trying to sell me an AC unit? Is that what you're doing?
I'm just saying, fans, I'm not a big fan.
First day that was over 90, I would put the AC. That was the rule.
A dented box
of cordial cherries for $3. I love these so much. Cherry slices, these little sugar-coated slices, they're awful for you in every possible way, but they are tasty. I think I like Ocean State Job a little better. It's one of the reasons I love Building 19. It was so quirky and ridiculous. I could tell you the stories. This is a Junt style aisle, but I have this one lousy ice cube tray right now, and it's not cut. I'm gonna actually pick these up, I think. $2. All the Big Lots just changed their layouts completely. Trust me, not.
It must have been based on some kind of logic. You might lose John Hunt, but
yeah, they're not gonna lose me. I'm not gonna be able to find things. Those space age bags, those vacuum bags, I got them here. I knew where they were in the old layout. It took 20 minutes to find it. Let's go down here. Basic medicines are so much cheaper here than anywhere else. Things like aspirin, ibuprofen, $2 for some acetaminophen, 500 milligrams. You'd easily pay $7 or $8 at another shop. This is a great price for this allergy relief medication.
What's your go-to daily remedy?
When I get a stuffy nose, I always take an allergy relief. It's antihistamine to help clear you up. And I like to use this one right here. $1.30 for 24 tablets. It's from the 1970s. Works fine. A sodium naproxen, which is like Advil. That's great for if I have some tooths that are sore or something like that. Of course, if I have a cold, you have to get pseudoephedrine. You have to go to the pharmacist and get it from them. You gotta find the stuff with that pseudoephedrine. It really does work. I always get the sore throat before cold starts. As soon as that happened, I started taking the 12-hour pseudoephedrine tablets. It kept the nose almost completely clear the whole time. I started taking the antihistamine too. It was completely clear. Not getting any of the lingering.
How many days?
Like 8 days.
Yeah.
But none of that lingering crap, which I hate, you know? How much for a little Puffs Plus lotion? This is good stuff. $1.20? It's okay. I usually buy the dented ones at Stop and Shop for 40 cents. We're kind of at the end of the garden stuff season. But they are really good about this. Like this hanging basket, $5. Now this is a section that's fun. The clearance section in Big Lots. This is like the way down.
This is the Ocean State Job Lot section of Big Lots.
It's not a real candle. It's just it's LED. Everybody has like this LED candle thing now. For my cat, I have a water bowl now. They're plastic. It's kind of the one I have now is kind of lousy though. They both got cracks in them. $2 a piece on clearance. For $2 a piece? Sure. If you ever need a tarp, this or Ocean State Gel both have great selection.
Like for raking leaves onto and dragging into the forest.
Or you can hang, you hang them over something if you want. They do have Gain in 3-packs. $5. I don't know. This is a really good. I think this is a good deal. Usually 32 ounces of this stuff is about $3. 24-ounce bottles for $5 for 3. I think it's a good deal.
Throw it in.
Easy egg whip.
It's sort of the same idea as the Rapid Cooker.
Yeah, exactly. Rapid Mac. We're going to do an upcoming episode of Box Mac on Rapid Mac.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this.
I'm very excited.
That's coming up.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Look at these huge straws.
Yeah, you like a big straw?
Oh.
I mean, they're great for
the flow, high flow. I kind of want to buy them.
I'll get them.
I already have a bunch of straws that I've taken from stores that are just like that, so I don't need it.
I see some Macs. Classic macaroni and cheese from Fresh Finds.
60 cents. This is the prime example of what I was talking about. Full price product between the deals.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent of Kraft Deluxe. This is the equivalent of Velveeta, which we also have right here next to it. Chicago deep dish kettle flavored chips. Is that weird? You ever been to Sears lately? It's
no.
Embarrassing low stock.
Really?
Embarrassing.
Really?
I suggest you check it out.
What do you think's going on?
They just can't get enough merchandise to fill stores because they have bad credit.
See, they've randomly placed the eyeballs all across it and the smiles, so no matter what way you're looking at it, you get a different face.
Yep.
Or at least, well, I only see 2 actually.
Okay, well, you thought it was more clever than it is. The mirror has 2 faces, Frankie.
Yeah.
These are those pops you squeeze up.
You used to be able to buy like 100 for a few bucks.
Yep.
I was like, oh.
This was one of the best aisles. What happened to it? There used to be candy here and all kinds of good snacks.
Many of these items were my friends from Nut and Acorn.
Saruman. Lots of good candies on there if you like a good candy.
Well, not necessarily.
I gotta stay away. Clock bites, you like those? Butterfinger cups?
I mean, Bit O Honey. I mean, that doesn't even...
Ooh, that's a rough candy.
One more quick inventory.
Our Gain, Allergy Relief, $1.30. 2 dog bowls, $6.30, $7.30, $8.30, $9.30, $10.30, not including tax. So we're looking at about $10.75.
That's a big lot.
Do you have a rewards card with us? So you get 20% off?
No, I don't.
Right. Do you have an email address?
Sure.
If you sign up, you get 20% off today. But normally with the rewards card, what it does is it invites you to things like today, the friends and family, 20% off. And you also get invited to, and you get coupons that you earn online.
Okay.
Do you want to sign up to save the 20%, or you're all set?
Nah, not today.
You're not going to join the Big Lots cult?
I do kind of need some milk. I'm going to go see a dollar store. I think I'll have some milk there if I'm lucky. Automatic doors on the way out, but not on the way in? Really? How do you repair your cracked and split wood flooring? That's how.
Hey, get down here, you.
This is the book fair. This is the biggest book fair I know of anywhere.
So somebody's walking around categorizing them and putting them on tables.
Yep, that's exactly right. And everyone is individually priced, too.
Did you already find stuff?
I did. I already found 3. Brain on Fire, which is a memoir about a woman who has a psychotic break. Eat to Live, which is a book about plant-based diets and how doctors think, the way that we train doctors in America, and essentially why it's broken.
This is where they keep the best books. These are books that are rare, old, uncommon. Ben-Hur, the Golden Picture Book Classic that accompanied the movie. Classic books. That is a serious book. Commercial Atlas, so it's like all the businesses. The Directory of Businesses from 1935.
People work so hard on things and then they die.
This is the kind of book that I expect to see in better books. Really uncommon books.
It smells like Vaseline.
$5.
$5?
69th edition in 1938.
I'm sure there's something I love enough in this world to have a book this large for.
Yeah,
but this ain't it.
Alright.
I own this on both DVD and Blu-ray, and now I can own it on VHS.
Beautiful. This was a really fun series of books, really popular in the 80s. Bathroom books. Just books filled with random facts. Small articles that can entertain you while you're on the toilet. Where else would you consolidate stuff you find on the internet now in a single book in the 90s? This is where. Worst case scenario books, they're always kind of fun. If you're stuck somewhere, what do you do? It's more just a theoretical thing because you're probably going to die anyway if you get stuck on a deserted island. How to treat a severed limb. A cartoon treasury. 60s. This looks 60s. Bobby is inside playing a violin and Mrs. Berg's and Bobby come out and play. Very funny. Very droll. I'd call it droll, wouldn't you? How much do you think for this book?
$1?
$2.
$2.
Treating the troubled family.
Oh.
The family does look troubled. Not necessarily because they're not getting along, but because they look like they were made out of smudgy chalk.
That is a serious problem for families.
Now emerges the connection between dirt and sex.
What?
Milton Berle's private joke file.
Please, deliver us a joke.
What is matched Mexican luggage? Shopping bags from the same supermarket. It's racist. Milton.
Oh, it was a
Shame.
different time.
Shame.
Shame. Shame.
I like to visit the language section because I love Japanese books, especially books about learning Japanese. I have this great one I bought here from the 30s. It's to train servicemen in Japanese. It's very interesting.
Could you go around Japan and speak it?
I could hobble my way through.
Yeah, that's a Junt's cart.
Yeah, Junt's cart. Go to Shibuya.
Oh, how to design my kitchen. I already did this. EJ, does your kitchen look like any of these kitchens?
No. I'm renting, so I have no say in my kitchen.
I see. Tiny.
John's shirt's getting kind of progressively stained.
It was from that book. It was filthy. Frost, you say?
Frost, you say?
This is under the local color section, which is a new section. I haven't seen this section before. It's a Yankee monologue, is the subtitle.
Frost, you say?
One of the things they get here, which is really interesting, is they'll get people who come with their phones, and they'll sit and they'll just pick up a book, scan it, and then they get an instant report on the value of the book online, and then they choose to buy it or not. And when you come right early, there's tons of people who do that. They'll bring these big wagons with them. I don't think they really like it that much, but they're happy to sell the books, I guess.
Whatever gets them moving. There's a Carrie Fisher related book.
It's written by Carrie Fisher.
I saw a little moment of her in a Comic-Con reel of the new Star Wars movie.
Yeah?
She kind of looks like Princess Leia.
Okay.
Now, if they just don't let her talk, the illusion should come to life.
One of the troubles I always have in the fiction section is there actually are some books I would have some interest in, but it's very hard to index and find. You really have to look through the whole place. Here, unfortunately, everything's so inexpensive, you can just kind of, oh yeah, I'll give it a try, but you're still going to have some trouble trying to find the things you're interested in. This is Polgara. I've read this book by David Eddings.
That looks like crap.
It's a great book.
Actually, it looks like the cover for EverQuest.
You know, don't miss Rack and Roll. Are you listening, Yahweh? Estella's voice rang in his ears like the song of the sirens. I said we need to talk, love. Pissant kept his eyes on the back and forth motions of the rolling glass. There's a character in this name, Pissant.
Dragons of the Dwarven Depths. It's volume 1, so.
I don't know if I like just somebody sitting behind a keyboard making crap up.
It's a great story. That's what movies are.
But eventually more people come in and they have to develop the idea. The Talismans of Shannara.
No,
you don't think there's anything saucy in here?
Oh, there is. This is all saucy. It's romance.
Always interesting when the author, who you've never heard of, is just as large as the title.
Yes. They're trying to really sell both.
At 4 o'clock, we're going to shut down the meeting house where the 6 for $1 books are.
Software. Could be less than 20 cents if I wanted to buy 6 of them.
So this is sort of like the Toy Story 3 of books. When it's like finally they are going to get incinerated. Chapters in which the only requirement is that it be broken into chapters. That was the thing when you were a kid, right? When you started to learn how to read, it was like I would just read my first chapter book. Beforehand, the books were so lame they didn't even have chapters. You've got to be at least 50 cents of age
or up.
What is Family Guy doing in the children's section? Is it because someone has never heard of Family Guy? They saw a cartoon and they stuck it in the children's section? There you go.
Oh, there's a few copies of that.
Twilight has found its way into the children's section.
Oh, magic. Can you see them?
Yeah, oh yeah, totally.
Takes me a minute. What is this one?
Oh my god, it's been so long. Really? I lost it? First armpit and fart sounds and now this? Can't get it. I can't get it.
He's trying the old techniques, he's trying everything.
I can't do it.
It's just a cone that kind of pops up in 3D. Alright, this one right here.
I can sort of see it. I can see it. I can see it.
What is it?
It's a rabbit.
You're right.
Yeah, this is weird. It's been a while, huh?
Come on, let's go. Here's some
I can see it. It's like a person.
Okay. It's like a big round thing.
Yeah,
It's being round.
it's being round.
And then I lost it.
Great books. Amazing mazes. Some of the artwork is brilliant. There's multiple mazes in here, and you can follow it with a shape, and you go through and find your way through. It's very cool. These are 1 minute mazes. You're supposed to solve these in a minute.
That looks horrifying.
Yeah, it's famously scary. Oh man, I had one of these, and it gave me nightmares.
That's scary.
9 and up.
9 and up. Emily's gray is 7, and there's no way. She can barely do thunder.
I think I had it when I was 11. All right. I think I'm done. I've got two fantasy books. The Last Dragon and Dragon of the Dwarven Depths.
And you really expect to read these?
Oh yeah, I'll sit and read these. And if not, I'm going to spend like $4 on it.
It'll go into the next burning.
Yeah.
We got rid of the brain on fire, and we got the brain that changes itself. We've got Working Poor, Invisible in America.
Yep.
And this fascinating little book about bundling, which I believe is a Quaker, Mennonite, and Amish tradition. A classic study of premarital courting behavior in early America.
I can't wait.
I'm going to go cash out. I think we're ready to go.
$4 for John.
$6.50.
$4, $6.50. Cheap.
Will you check out mine while I go look at the sign?
What do you usually look for in science fiction?
I'm looking for one particular writer at the moment. Kim Stewart Johnson. Someone recommended a lot of books that he wrote about like really dystopian futures.
I can never get into fantasy. I did read the Game of Thrones books or whatever. They're like low fantasy.
Nina's math was crap. It was 7.
Don't forget your book.
Oh yeah, I could use the book. 7.
Well, this was a successful book fair. Always have a nice time coming here.
That was the goddamn book fair.
I don't know if I'd call it that. If I had made it for you in a fancy dish dinner with some nice fresh veg, would you question it? Where the f*** are we? We're in Swansea, Massachusetts. Oh. In front of a Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is a fun store because you never need to question the price. If you see an item, it's $1. Some things are less than $1. Nothing in that store is more than $1 at all. We got a unique situation. We got a value bundle. We got a Dollar Tree right next to a Price Right.
Classy place, huh?
Yeah, this used to be a service merchandise. Remember that restaurant?
We're gonna check out Price Right someday. Today it's all about the Dollar.
Today, though.
It's all about the Dollar Tree.
It's about the Dollar Tree.
Save the glory of Price Right for another day.
We've been having a really busy day. I'm gonna have a cart so I can do this stuff.
That's the position I know John in the most.
Let's just look at the outside deals here. That looks fascinating to me. Meat patties for $1.
I can't say that the golden crust is very appetizing sounding.
If I had made it for you in a fancy dish dinner with some nice fresh veg, would you question it? And here's, of course, the circular. Everything's $1. I love this store.
I don't know.
I love its simplicity.
Yeah, so
Something I can help you with?
Nope.
we're coming in a moment. Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
What you got so far? Milk. Well, we were told that we couldn't film inside before we even got inside. There was so much in there we wanted to comment on.
Couldn't say any of it. Well, I needed a little bit of milk, so I got a little container of vitamin D milk for $1. Some hard candies, sugar-free, deluxe macaroni and cheese. I've had this type before. It's really good. Someday we should review it on BoxMac. And one of my personal favorites here, Michelina's Gourmet. Now, this is not quite the same as a regular Michelina's. Really good, though. I'm still really disappointed we didn't get to talk about all the great stuff in there.
John, tell us what the next thing we can look forward to in the future.
Well, yeah, there is something I really wanted to focus on, even though this is a sad kind of time. We got an upcoming episode of BoxMac, and we're going to review this device called the Rapid Mac. It allows you to cook macaroni and cheese in the microwave without a pot or a pan or anything. I don't know what this is for, but you can buy it.
So look at him, he's already like peering over the heads of his competition. Another year?
Another attic. Grandma's attic. The best. It's hard because they've cordoned us back further this year. You can see the yellow tape is way back.
Smell that malasadish?
Oh, they look delicious. It's a delicious Portuguese, like fried dough.
Same gang of grandmas.
They've been making them for years, as long as I've been coming here. They just started dipping them in the sugar. I watched the whole thing go down. But we have goals and priorities here. Grandma's attic's number 1, malasadish is number 2. The interior is number 3. He's very excited about bargains. It's the future generation. I'm kind of hoping that I find something that I saw here a couple of years ago. There were these little plant watering balls. I always thought about buying some of these things, but...
For what purpose? They work. I have them.
Yeah?
What are they?
When I go away
They're
for
to
a
water
weekend,
plants. You
just
fill it up
with
and stick
water,
them in the
stick
plants,
them
and then they water the plant
They
automatically.
self-water.
$2 for the whole bag. I should have bought them. Things have a way of coming back. Because if you remember the great organ, right? The organ was purchased at this church fair, and it had been back twice. Some things come back, some things never return.
It's like rainwater.
Yeah. This place has an electronic flyer. It's a great high quality publication. You can see when everything is happening for the church fair, because they collect everything over at their other center, and then they sort them all, and then they bring it here on Thursday night. You can see the whole breakdown.
Somebody's posting this online?
Oh yeah, every week.
Can you imagine the late night rush?
The night before, trying to get the tag, although they don't tag a lot of things anymore. They use the color stickers.
They just about give it away.
Just about. Economies have not changed in this area in forever, and that's one of the best things about it. It's all probably based on donations, so it gets kind of like, oh, what should we charge? Oh, the same thing we charged last year. I was noticing the tent is not all consistent in its coloring. Did they get a discount for like mixed tent?
In Little Compton, they called it the White Elephant. Is that a common church fair term, the White Elephant? Or
A white elephant is just a common term for any item or knickknack that doesn't really have a place in anyone's home. Like curios, kind of strange items.
Curios?
Curios.
What's that?
Yeah, you never heard that term?
No.
Oh, well, they ringing a bell? Whoa! They have a bell this year. That's very fancy. The tape has come down.
Let the bargains begin.
You're gonna do the first pass first? I'm probably gonna buy this fan. And this one is 50 cents. 50 cents. That's a 1970s box fan. They'll last forever and they turn super fast.
Binomial nomenclature?
Yeah. This is old. Holy crap. Sealing wax. I don't even know what it's used for anymore, but it's clearly from the 1920s.
String and sealing wax and other magic stuff.
CD cases. $5. It's just kind of nice. 10 cents. You get an oven mitt, you get a couple little dish towels, and a nice runner. I like Halloween decorations. And for a dime? Well, look, I have one of these. It broke. The matching pair of it broke. It's a mystery how much it is, though. Probably they'll charge me 10 cents. Now, I have a food saver, but it's in poor condition. I had to hotwire my one at home to make it continue to seal because it broke. This one is in pretty nice shape. I think I'm going to pick it up. Older stuff. It works way better than newer stuff. What are these? Mystery. This is like what a grandma would have to put her recipes in. Exactly. If I had more storage space, I would buy this Sunbeam snow cone maker because snow cones are the best. A Crate and Barrel 6-piece wok set. Brand new. $5. I'm sure it's worth way more than that. $60. You could save $55 on this brand new wok. I don't think I'd use it enough to justify taking up the space in my kitchen. That's the thing.
You don't think you'd go for a walk?
It's got the receipt in the box. This was clearly a wedding gift that never got utilized. A gift registry receipt. 02 of 2011. I always like little bottles like this. They're kind of artistic. Lovely selection of white glass. You can already see it's starting to thin out in here. Just a little bit.
Now, if someone actually wants to purchase it, they don't know how much it is.
Here is something that I would consider white elephant or curio. Kiss and don't last, cook and do. Some grandmas might support this item. Still haven't seen any of this little watering things I was hoping for. See, the thing is, we have a nice collection of snowmen that I put out every Christmas, but we've lost some to breakage over the years. And this is the kind of thing that would go really well in that collection. Price, unknown. I think I'm going to pick it up. It's my favorite colossal blanket, Granny Square blanket. I'm not going to buy this one, certainly. It warms the heart to see one here. Maybe.
$10 a piece.
You buy the whole set of 6 for $60. It should probably cost you over $100 a piece. Probably over $150 a piece new. Cassette tape edition of Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. It's obviously like some kind of collector's set now. Second pass.
What happens on the second pass?
We look for more nuanced bargains and say, do I need a shelf for $2? An invisible shelf for $2? The answer is no. Neat. A Norelco travel steamer. If you don't want to press things, just steam it to improve the wrinkle state. Fancy selection of barbecuing goods. Best before, well, 2018, so this is still pretty fresh. It's this looks like a late 80s postmodern egg timer.
My dad had a bunch of these.
How strange. 2 thermoses, one of which matches the bag it's contained in. Look right here, Frankie. A curio shelf.
A box of Misk for 25 cents
each. I don't know what this is for, but you can buy it. Styled ahead of its time. Oh, this is not styled ahead of its time. If this had been a stainless steel handle, they would have been fine. It's a cake cutter. So instead of taking a knife to cake, you use this to separate the cake, and it does a much better job than using a knife. It's nice. I'm not gonna buy it.
These are the original, the authenticities here. Right here.
Oh, wow.
They're all different scenes, and if you go right down here...
Yeah?
He's not necessarily interesting.
From 1987.
Yeah. It's just about the whole movie.
That's very nice.
Edelweiss.
Wow.
Yes.
I have confidence in sunshine.
I valued it about $10 a piece. Wow. It's about double the price that they're charging for them. It's the most I've ever been pitched to at a church fair. You know what? For a nickel, I'm going to try to grow an American elm tree. Originally 25 cents, someone thought better of it and reduced it to 5. Basically free. I think it's time for some malasage and then maybe one final pass once this really cools off.
Okay.
Why is hot in quotes?
You might consider this hot malasage.
They can barely keep up with the demand for malasage.
There's going to be a cotton candy machine at some point. There's going to be hot dogs.
But by the time that they get there, I'll be well done. Malasadas obtained.
3?
3. Well, I'm not going to eat them all now. They
That's
actually
good.
freeze very well.
Oh, somebody up.
I don't have any way to hold them.
I can try to get you a napkin.
Oh, thanks, Dean. She the best.
Yeah, she's okay.
I was kind of hoping for something that would really kind of wow me. Frank, it's the best. You can see the marks where the women speared it while they turned it. It's a fresh grandma-produced malasage.
It's probably people who have died since the last one, people who have been born.
The old folks have passed on, and the younger generation, like that guy we saw earlier, the young man, into the age of deals.
A bargain mitzvah.
A bargain mitzvah. It's very, very... The grandmas honestly look like, there's like 4 of them gathered around the frying pot, and they look like they're all in competition with each other. The group of them would be happier if just one was mending the fryer. Instead of which is brew, you get delicious malasage, which is way better. They're about as uneven as one can get.
It could only be accused of overfeeding the ones they love. Is it any good today, ladies, or just okay?
I've had 2. They're delicious. Oh, I definitely had that exact model of piano when I was a kid. That was the first thing I played piano on. Miss Clatters, anyone? I don't.
Mostly just E's and F's.
Here's a U.
These are like fake
You put an ice pack in
belts
that and you're all
that are
set.
supposed to like cause your muscles to twitch.
Ooh, these are almost worth it.
Little USB speakers for $2?
For $2.
They're probably nice. A nice little boombox system. I think I'm gonna get it. $2, Frankie. You can put an aux in into it too. When I was a kid, I always loved things like this. I think I had this exact one. I thought they were so cool because they're computer-ish. It's spilled red wine. I don't know why you would want it in your home.
That makes me anxious. I don't like it.
How about the Sound of Music place? Did they ever go?
There's still a pile.
I don't dare to ask too loudly.
Shopping phase over. Somebody just ruined something. They probably have to spend a whole quarter. These are cute like sunflowers.
How much is too much for those ornaments? As you prepare to bid.
$10 is what I'm going to bid. This granite handcrafted bird bath is basically a chunk of granite that has had a little bit scooped out of it. The minimum bid is $200. It's basically a rock with a hole.
Remember when yo-yos came back in like 1999?
Yeah, it was just a local thing. That wasn't a national craze.
Oh wow.
That was a local phenomenon.
It was right on the heels of Pogs.
Yeah. I don't see anything at this auction. Nothing that really appeals to me. We've reached the end of another church fair.
You have. They're just starting.
We got the boom box, which I think is actually the deal of the show. $2 for a large JVC boom box. A box fan, 50 cents.
50 cents is pretty impressive.
That's going to be great. I can't wait to get home and give that a try. Food saver, $5. American elm, which I don't think is going to sprout, but we're going to give it a try. Halloween placemat for $10. That was also a very good deal. The cookie jar for $1. 3 malasadas, one in my pocket still to be taken home and frozen. Maybe next year I'll get some pies. Maybe. Maybe not. It's a pack of oversized novelty $100 bills, presumably so you can make it rain.
You ever been to Party City?
No, but I've been to the store that was here before it was Party City.
It used to be called iParty, but now that
It was before that. It was the big party.
There was a time when everything was I. Now,
That's right.
Now just Apple is I.
That's gone away.
And there was also a time when everything was E, and that was shortly before everything was I.
Yeah, e-machines, e-trade, still around.
This is kind of right now like Halloween Central. It's October.
Yeah.
The prices are outrageous.
This store's prices are outrageous?
Yes.
I don't even shop in this plaza because it's inconvenient to get to because the parking lot's annoying. Well, I mean, I do have my Christmas party coming up, so I have a little bit of a mindset towards that. I don't think I'm going to find anything here, but we'll take a look and see. Now, how much is this gigantic holder? Is it free?
You have to name your price.
Oh, I'd pay $20 for it.
Or do you put like candy in it or something?
I mean, I wouldn't. That would be a lot of candy. You'd have to use, trickery. Prop it up. Put some
trick-or-treatery.
What does the store look like in the rest of the year?
I think it's paper plates, small favors, and
but they got 5 aisles of Halloween.
There's always a seasonal section.
I've seen parodies of these on the internet. If I had a kid, I'd be directing them towards the $9.99 ones. It's from Byakugan, which is only about 6 years old. Nobody knows what it is. Maybe no 6-year-old would because it's not on the TV anymore. Or maybe he could be Cad Bane Deluxe. Is that a Star Wars character?
There's a new Star Wars movie coming out, and they're telling us things we don't know anything about yet.
Just like if you want to be kid tie-dye morph suit kid for $40.
Encasing your child in spandex.
Not a great idea.
There's a reason it's $40, I guess. It's because you got to really know you want to do it.
You want a cheap little... Well, actually, it's kind of well made. I thought it was going to be a little cheaper than that, but it's got some heft to it. It's got some reusability. You could use that for at least 3 Halloweens. I was a teddy bear, and I was a teddy bear from... it was made overly large so I could grow into it.
Oh, so you could do multi-year?
Yeah, multi-year, and I liked it. I thought it was a great costume.
No repeats.
My sister was like that. She never wanted to be the same thing twice. She has some elaborate ones, too. She was a horse with... a princess on a horse one year. That was elaborate.
We did a podcast last year called Lesbian Plumber Brothers.
And we look at it, it's actually Perky Plumber and Sexy Sidekick.
I'm glad to see it's not $601. Yeah, right.
Nintendo was not going to sponsor this.
Unlicensed plumber lesbians.
I mean, do adult males dress up for Halloween?
Spider-Man is not a bulky...
No, look, here's the real Spider-Man, but he's more expensive. So maybe you want to save $5 and be muscly Spider-Man instead. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, that's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, that's kind of got you all over. It's kind of hefty, it's kind of fluffy.
I could do that myself though without their...
Right, you just paint yourself white.
Yeah.
And put a bow tie on.
Exactly.
This is not a costume, this is a winter...
I'm pretty sure Hana wears that very...
A pumpkin?
This aisle is a dead aisle for me. The store is like packed with people. And this aisle...
Let's peruse this aisle and see why
there's only an employee. A lot of employees here. More than I've ever seen. I like goofy hats. I wouldn't pay $9.99 for a goofy
How come I've never once seen you in a goofy hat?
Because I don't own any, because they're expensive.
You don't like them that much?
I can't get behind that poop.
This poop emoji has been taking over this year. Him and the eggplant.
The eggplant? What does the eggplant signify?
Misogyny.
That's got accessory hair. Because it took a minute for me to figure that out. I was like, Nina doesn't have quite that much hair.
Can you do like buck teeth? Yeah, there you go.
As if Nina was, was from the South and drove, a big rig.
Can you tell who I am?
This is kind of a female thing. It's like just wear a mask and you're good.
So this is a pack of oversized novelty $100 bills, presumably so you can make it rain. Presumably. How many do you get for $4?
Well, you get several $100s. You need quite a few to make it rain properly.
Yeah, you need to buy 4 packs to really make it rain. Who's going to spend $16 on fake $100 bills?
Well, we have real rain.
Yeah.
We have rain at home.
Here's some electroluminescent wire, and this is a product that I actually know what it really costs. This costs about $4 on eBay if you order from China.
What's with the morph suit thing?
I don't really know, but it seems to be all over. It's very strange.
The idea being you throw spandex on and you do whatever you want from there.
Yeah. It's odd. This seems like almost like a furry thing. Like you're borderline furry and you want to become one for Halloween. Who would buy oversized shades? I could get behind this as a costume idea. All whites with feathery and angel.
What are you?
Like this girl. If I knew someone who looked like that, she does well with this
classy beauty hot?
Yes. And look, it's on sale. That was the female aisle. This is the male aisle.
I remember when I was a kid, Spencer's Gifts was the place to go for masks.
Yeah, and they had some pretty incredible ones.
And yeah, I used to love to look at those.
But
$50.
Yeah.
This V for Vendetta guy, he really hung around, huh? Mostly because of 4chan. Whoa. Nina, keep going. Keep going.
It's got a double nose, but it's otherwise okay. If you're wearing that you're probably a little too old to go trick-or-treating.
That's for mom. You know, sometimes mom needs a mask. They'll sell you little prosthetics and little makeup. Have you ever tried to buy those and apply them? Because I have. And they never look good. You glob spirit gum all over them.
Yeah.
Get it all over your face, and in my case, beard.
You don't have to buy the remover. That's where they get you.
The remover? What kind of?
Oh, that's you, man. Steam Junt.
That's what it means.
Haha.
Is it officially licensed?
No, it is just. Oh, it is. It's Disney Pirates of the Caribbean pirate hat with braids. Oh, this is
Body
cute.
parts. Or you can just get the hands.
It's got fake nutrition facts.
$6.99 for yours.
It's 650 calories. It's got 100 grams of fat, but that's 0% of your daily value. But 5 grams of protein is 100%. Apparently, you only need 5 grams of protein to live, and this gives it.
This is also 5 grams, and this has no sodium. Does yours have any sodium?
No sodium. I don't think they used a licensed testing facility to get these nutrition facts.
No. Isn't there like a racism problem with these? Like, don't be my culture for Halloween?
Is that like a thing?
Yeah, people pass around think pieces about this sort of
I
thing.
understand. I get it, but
it's true.
I'm not offended. Low quality lawn skeleton. That one looks kind of familiar.
Is that our guy?
It's gonna cost you $50. He's more weathered than our guy.
We stuck eyeballs from this place into our guy.
Is it got 360-degree rotation like a normal cuff? Oh, it does.
Wow, so that's a higher quality skeleton than the one we bought.
Yeah,
that's why our guy can just flail around.
I think they're technically SpongeBob, but they kind of look like minions.
Oh, I see.
We've entered the, this is clearly the Game of Thrones section. What kind of physiology do you have to be able to make this look anything like good? Maybe me.
True, actually. Like, you might have found something that fits. Maybe all the costume companies agreed together, like, we're not going to license Game of Thrones. We don't have to. It's all generic costuming. It's all just generic medieval.
An aisle of non-Halloween. This one's very brightly lit. The layout of the store is completely different than the last time I was in here some 15 years ago.
Non-branded M&Ms. The peanut chocolate
drops. And they're very expensive.
I kind of want to try. Oh, screw it.
Because you get whatever color
The
you
color?
want.
Look, there's a place called the Nut House where you can go and get M&Ms that are individually colored, and it's $3.99 a pound.
As much paper cutlery as you want.
And I mean, why would you come in here and buy plastic forks or spoons?
I suppose because you're already buying the, like, you know, you don't want to go to a separate store.
Box. But they have it in every color.
Oh, wow. Light blue. That's what you're paying for.
I didn't know all of this stuff came in these colors.
$10 for a thing of cups?
This beige? Want to have a beige party, Frankie?
This place does a lot of wedding business, I bet.
You think so? Oh, look, plastic cup lids. I kind of like that. I wouldn't pay $2.49 for them, certainly, but... These just real forks? No.
No, I think they're made to look like real forks.
They're like a quarter step away from being a real spoon.
But they're disposable, so there you go.
I feel bad throwing these away. Pinata.
So weddings, birthdays, and corporate special events, that's what they do year-round?
I work for a big corporation. We have corporate parties, but they're not decorated. They're
Right.
just, at places, at nice places.
Sure.
Where can you go for penny candy nowadays?
What's your favorite penny candy?
Well, I doubt they have it, but it's the Gotes mini creams. It's got a caramel outside and a creamy middle.
You had an answer.
7 cents.
Well, I don't call 7-cent candy penny candy.
It's the reality of the situation, frankly. Things have gotten so bad in America that penny candy is now 7 cents.
I gotta spend 7 cents on one Starburst?
No, I just go to Walmart and buy a big bag of Misk candy. $5.99.
Some would.
3 pounds.
I'm gonna buy this pop up.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're gonna go for the pocket up. So how much, Nate? Is that what's in your cart today?
$1.29.
See, like, this is the kind of stuff I'd buy. Here's 4 pounds for $10, though you can find a better price for that than $10. If I had a piñata, I needed to fill it, needed to get it done, that's what you do. You don't go for the penny candy.
What are your thoughts on ring pops, John?
I approve. They're a childhood favorite of mine. $15 for a package of M&Ms.
Holy crap.
2 pounds at Walmart, which is 10 ounces less than this, is $8.99.
But these are basically $4 a bag for ring pops. There's only 10 pops.
10 of them. That's 40 cents a pop, Nina. How does that compare to the price you can buy them for individually?
34 cents individually.
Look, just buy them individually. You're saving 6 cents a pop, and you can buy a custom number. You gotta watch your prices, people.
More individual color candy.
This system that they've got where you have more inventory behind. I like all this colored money, this rainbow of colored money. This is visually appealing to me. I wouldn't pay $10 for a little sack of white coinage, but I'd get the gold ones.
Of course.
Gold is the classic.
Yeah, Scrooge McDuck,
Yeah.
Not really. Yeah, these horrid kids.
It must do something. It has a battery, so...
I think its eyes glow, maybe?
Oh yeah, it looks like it.
I think it's just you put batteries in it and it gives you nightmares.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, battery-powered nightmares.
Auto nightmare generator. This is the chef section. This is a strange little section. You've got a chef apron, a chef hat. This is clearly made of thin, disposable material. This actually isn't that outrageous a price for this. That's not too bad.
When they sell things that you could get at Target, it's so that you don't have to go to Target while you're buying your specialty things. It's one-stop shopping.
That concept is lost on me. I'm not susceptible to that.
Designer Halloween bottle labels.
Ooh.
Bat's Brew.
This is really cute.
Look, you can make little cute things.
$15 though. I can envision like a 23-year-old girl who's out on her own, who lives in maybe, you know, Boston suburbs, wants to have a nice party that's a little bit upscale for her little bit upscale apartment. She would come here and buy this stuff. Totally makes sense.
If you're a 23-year-old girl and you do that, let John know.
I'll come to your party. Oh, look at this thing. I like this.
It smells strong of popcorn in this area.
It does. I don't know why. Is there a popcorn generator?
$8 for these M&Ms because they're...
Red Sox or Patriots.
$8.
I don't know how I feel about buying my candy in the paper goods section.
I spied a sign that's contrary to this entire store. All cards $1 every day. Maybe the cards are a loss leader for them to get you in the door, get you buying something, see all the other things, buy it all. I use 2 cards a year, and when I give my sisters money for Christmas, I put it in the cards. Have you ever gotten a Halloween card in your life?
Maybe. My sister comes up with a lot of excuses to like send people photos of her kids, and like even small holidays.
Slip them into a card.
Yeah.
That's cute. I don't mind that. Frankly, I like that cloud balloon right there. It's very cute. It's got the rainbow stripes and everything.
A cloud-themed birthday party.
I'm all out of birthdays. I noticed not a drop of Christmas creep in this store.
They used to have to rope off the ends of the aisles, and you would tell the person what you wanted, and they would go in to find your costume because about a week before Halloween, it was such a mess. There were costumes all over the floor, and things were broken.
Holy cow. A whole area of retail that I have no connection with. I think this one is actually a little better. This is cute too. I wonder how the sales are after Halloween here.
Clearance?
Probably they pack it all up, ship it, and hold it in the warehouse till next year.
Why would they be stupid? Yeah. 2016 isn't all that different from 2015 in the Halloween department.
There'll be a couple new stylistic things. That'll be it.
This is the theme section, where they try to make it easy, but super expensive.
That's a little bit appealing to me, being a parent on the rush.
You know what? That Pokemon one's pretty sweet.
That is kind of sweet. I wish that more stores embraced this kind of mentality, where if you needed to get something done, you could go to this section that has everything you need. There's a thing on Reddit, Minion Hate. It's a subreddit where they just hate on minions. I'm not fully with it. I'm not fully against it.
There's lactose in my Pop Rocks.
Oh, Nina can't eat the Lock Rocks.
What's in Nina's cart? Nothing.
Just a card.
It's a Halloween card from my brother. Don't show him this, it'll ruin the surprise.
Okay. Are you gonna get a different kind of candy?
Swedish fish.
21 cents worth of fish.
Is that like a form of portion control, perhaps?
It's A type, yes.
I don't think that's 21 cents worth of fish.
No, I think it's like 4 cents worth of fish, or 3.
John, you got...
Who got?
You would never.
If they had the Christmas cards, I would have bought some. November 1st. They're using the TJX line model, in which you form a line and then they call you to a register. It's actually much more efficient. The lines move much faster.
Yeah.
Pioneered by the TJX companies.
You have a line problem in the store. The lines move completely disproportionately. There's a way to solve it. One line. It's not a crazy idea. One line. All right.
All right, let's go. A lot of stuff that I know I can get on Amazon for cheaper. Basically, that's the way that I kind of evaluate this store. If I was holding a party, which I occasionally do, nothing I would get here would really improve my feelings about the party. $0 for me. Nina's got Swedish fish, though. That's all that matters. You could move small plants. You could move yard waste.
There are cars on the road.
It's like it's about 9:15, but it's actually 11:49.
We're going
to Sears. They have some good deals.
The real reason is because it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny. There's some thinness in the inventory if you walk through Sears, especially in electronics, where there's just like, there's no products on this aisle. Look at all the people at the mall. This is going to be a big affair here.
Oh my goodness, there's a big line to something.
Is it David's Bridal? No.
It leads into the actual mall.
This was not what I signed up for.
God, no.
We can line up at Sears.
They even got caution tape. What y'all doing?
Yeah.
What's the big gadget? What's the big sale?
Meanwhile, Found it.
There's a small line for Sears.
Got a few people waiting in the cars, but there's really no reason to hold your spot in this line.
So most stores now are opening 6 p.m. Thanksgiving Day. However, in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and in Maine, you cannot open at 6 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. You have to wait until midnight to open. In most places in the U.S., you can't even experience a midnight opening anymore. Only 2 days get this set of rules in 3 states, and that's Christmas Day and Thanksgiving Day. There is, in the Massachusetts general law, about 70 business types that can be open.
Look at the mall traffic. It's 11:50 p.m. Do you think this is Sears' last stand?
No, Sears isn't going anywhere. Everybody who was waiting in their cars decided the threshold was crossed and they needed to get in line. There's an item in particular I'm looking for. It's a tool set. It's on good sale. I had the opportunity to order it online and pick it up tonight, and I didn't do it because I thought there won't be enough demand. Now I'm concerned.
John and I are competing for an item, the Pyrex glass food storage set.
Yep, I've got a $7 plastic set I've been using from IKEA, and they've gotten pretty funky. Some of them smell like tomato sauce, permanently.
They're discolored. I have a similar situation.
Keep in mind, this price is only about $2 better than the best price I've seen for this item. So it's not a tremendous discount.
For a limited quantity or doorbuster item, needs to make a line at the merchandise.
Is that us?
No, the items that I'm looking for are not limited quantity. Those items in the flyers say average of 2 per store. I am enjoying the environment, and that's what you come out for the environment now, right? It's a spectator sport.
Some kind of exodus, John. Maybe the reason the Sears line is so long is they thought it was the mall proper line.
I, for some reason, thought the mall wouldn't even open. We may have to take a walk through the mall.
Sleigh bells ring.
There is Christmas music, just a little bit.
Yankee Candle is hopping. It looks like the huge line is Victoria's Secret.
Yep.
Lady after lady. Look at this. It continues. I think it's all for Victoria. What is going on in there?
A certain number of people.
Vicky's big secret.
They're gonna have to count them off.
And then JCPenney's got a little bit of action. What kinds of things are bringing people to JCPenney and Victoria's Secret, but not Aeropostale and Crazy 8?
Look, they have the entire store up to 75% off. Who wouldn't want to go to Crazy 8? I don't even know what Crazy 8 sells. There have never been that many customers in an FYE ever.
No, it's true, because their prices suck. They're actually buying CDs. Actually buying things at FYE. 50% off your whole purchase at Gap.
Gap has nice clothes. Unfortunately, nothing for my portly size. I don't know what they're giving away at Victoria's Secret, but they got the business.
I don't know what the secret is. It's hers to keep. It kind of makes you want things less, doesn't it?
Yeah. It makes me want to not buy anything. Wow. A lot of the young set.
Young people.
Yeah.
They want those boots they can put over the leggings so they can look like everybody else. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? There's people already in there. They're population controlling it. That's what this is.
It's probably a fire code thing. They can't allow more than a certain number of people in the building. So when somebody leaves, they can let another person in. This fragrance-filled tote, 9-piece set, $25. That's a good buy. I have too many candles already.
Is it disproportionately women to men?
I think so. 17 to 23 women.
You got your fuzz. That continues to be the line for Sears. After the mayhem we just walked through.
That's a representation of Sears' business percentage compared to most places.
They did another pass telling people that if they wanted something limited, they had to go to the merchandise pickup entrance, and we lost half the line there.
I'm on their website. I could order the items I want right now and pick them up.
And would the deals apply?
Yeah. It's on sale right there.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. A little bit of activity here in Sears. Is that the one?
That's the one. I need a cart.
All right.
This is actually a really good deal. It's a bit and drill set. $12.49, normally $29.99. I think I'm gonna pick it up.
So maybe Sears wasn't the laughing stock we all thought it would be?
Look, I knew there were good deals here. It warms my heart a little to see Sears this flowing with customers. Look at this thing. That's a great price. Christmas decorations are 40% off. You know, it's Christmas season now. You gotta check it out. This tree is a magic tree. You can change it. And it actually looks not like crappy LEDs. It looks like real Christmas lights. It's new innovation, Frankie. Today, it's half off. $2.49.
$2.49.
Some serious technology there. Craftsman-themed ornaments. It's kind of cute. No one in the Christmas department at all. Just us. I do need a Christmas skirt. These have been triple reduced.
I think you'd look really good in a Christmas skirt.
This is the better ornaments department. They're kind of cute.
Some Christmas hooks.
Christmas hooks. They're not on sale, but I need them anyway. I want to browse and mosey through the electronics.
Nothing excites me more than a completely unstocked electronics department.
Alan used to tell me he would always come here to buy his video games because no one came to buy them, so they'd always have the newest title in stock, even if they were sold out everywhere else.
Right. Is there anything worse in the world than a universal remote? I'd rather have 10 than one of those.
25-foot Cat 5e cable is $10 off.
Yeah, it's $15.
I could buy that on the open market for about $3.50. 32 gig memory card for $9, and this is UHS 1, so this could be used for HD video. So it's not a bad price. Save $20, save $21.
A Cumberland Farms level selection of standard def DVDs. Only the oldest person would fall for this shit.
17 movies. I don't recognize any of those films.
There's some kind of TV purchase going down.
They're negotiating in herds.
They do negotiate in herds.
A lot of TVs, not that great a price. They're okay.
I love a good TV deal.
Yeah, but we already own all our TVs.
That's right.
We don't need any new TVs. A lot of really good appliance deals for Black Friday, but that's not something one would normally, come out for. This starts at 6 p.m. because all of their promo stuff is made for the other store. So I'm sure the hours are probably a little different around here. Even the local flyer has says that they open at 6 p.m., which clearly they do not. There aren't many places that sell appliances anymore. It's this and Best Buy.
Maybe the one thing this place can still do. The Ultra Plus is on sale.
$7 off. $20 for a year or more's worth of laundry.
Not good for your clothes though. Roughs up your fabric. That's how it gets softer. Don't do it. They're not going to last as long.
I do it anyway. I like some soft fabric. I want a new gas stove, but I don't have gas service in my house yet, so buying a gas stove would be pointless. It's fun to look at, right?
You getting gas stove envy?
I am. It would be so much quicker than cooking mac on my electric stove. Center burner. Oh, you could make pancakes. Someday, Frankie, someday. Got a dream.
Someday I'll have gas.
That sounds like a serious problem. Their promo is not working. So cute.
That is one of your company's printers?
It's a little QL 320 plus. It's old.
Nina, what do you got?
So I've considered buying a wheelbarrow for a long time now, but it seems cumbersome and unnecessary, and my projects really aren't that intensive. But this, I can get my head around this.
You could move small plants, you could move yard waste.
I'm gonna move some rocks.
Plus, we could cart each other around it.
I can climb in and store myself in it for the winter.
That could be fun.
Yeah. Hey, we haven't even checked out the appliances or towel section yet.
There's a whole boring store ahead of us still.
Where else can you buy pool cues, Frankie? That's what I want to know. Whoa. Kind of nice, but I have a phone.
How much?
$6.
I'm gonna grab one of those 32 gig, $9. I'm definitely.
Well, you better go get one. It could be gone soon. A classic pillow, $1.99. You cannot get a pillow that's cheaper than that. It's about as basic as a pillow gets. $2 though.
I bought the last two of the 32 gig SD cards for $9 each. They're sold out now because of me.
I picked up something while you were away too. This little digital multimeter for $9.
We just put flannel sheets on our bed, and I love them.
Really? They're too warm for me, even in the height of winter.
Well, we don't pull them over us.
Oh.
We lay on top of them.
I see.
Want a nice coarse pillow?
Festive pillows. I love a festive pillow, but these are not quite my style.
Not the word cloud.
That's Christmas word cloud. Or like this one, don't get your tinsel in a tangle.
You have a little throw pillow in your living room, and people have asked what it says on it.
It says, never go fishing with a notary public. I bought it at Building 19. It's actually one of my prized possessions. Look, they have great deals on mattresses. Nobody.
Midnight at Sears doesn't seem like the time to buy a bed.
But don't they say that people don't really shop for other people anymore on Black Friday?
Frankie, they always put mixers on sale. They're always the same price every year. It's not that much of a discount. Just don't buy them. You don't need to buy me a mixer. I have a little hand mixer for the 4 things I make a year that need it. It's fine. I saw this somewhere else and I was kind of intrigued. I don't think it's normally $39. I think it's normally $29. Frankie, do you have a toaster oven at your house?
No, just a toaster.
They are an incredible convenience. You can warm up chicken nuggets, for example, in a toaster oven. I having to start up the oven.
Yeah, I don't want to have to start up the onion.
No.
You know how long that takes to boot?
A good 38 minutes.
Not a Pyrex in sight?
No.
All this traffic in Sears, John, when did they all make their way in? Did lots of them enter from the mall?
I think so. I think seeing that it was open, they thought, oh, Sears has products. That's the whole idea behind a mall, is, you know, you go for one store and then you see another stores there and you're like, oh.
The rising tide lifts all boats.
But I still want to find the Pyrex.
Yeah.
They've been code 2ing all night and I have no idea what a code 2
They
is.
just said code 2 to women's cash wraps. Over in the women's section, something's going down.
You need a very large Whitman sampler. It's 2 pounds, 4 ounces of chocolate for $20. There's no Pyrex down here.
I kind of feel lied to.
Should we ask a sales associate?
No Pyrex?
No Pyrex, not in stock.
The Blackest Friday.
That's it, right? I've got this Craftsman tool set, 108 piece, $50. Multimeter, $9, it's $59. $1 pack of Christmas ornament hook hangers, it's $60. $12.99 for this set, $72.
Yeah.
Plus tax.
And Nina, you've got your Scoopy scoop, and you got my 2 cards.
Yeah, $23 for...
The Scoopy Scoop.
$41. The line situation is just dire.
It's dire for you. There's still quite a few of these left, and it's such a good deal. I'm contemplating a last-minute switch. I see they have another similar tool set here. It's $40 more, but it has a lot more tool diversity. It's also a very good deal. I think I might swap it. Doing it.
It's doing. Making your total purchase price $112. They're processing the other side of this line as well.
Uh-oh. Double Q. Half the speed.
What time is it?
It's 1:13 in the AM. And look, the crowds are still rampaging.
This line is fraught with peril.
You picked it. Yep.
Sears card?
Nope. Due to the Sears My Way discount, this is going to cost $0. It must be from all the money I've spent over in the auto, because I always get my car repaired at the Sears Auto, and that must go into my Way account. And thus, this entire transaction is free.
John is positively baffled.
I'm still in awe that I paid $0.
So what happened was, long ago, you must have signed up for a My Way account.
Yeah.
Then you must have spent several $1,000s in their automotive area.
I probably signed up 2007, and I still have $12 worth of transaction points left.
As long as you're willing to spend thousands of dollars on your car and wait 8 years, you can reap.
It was a pretty good shopping experience, except for the checkout.
The checkout sucked.
I'm still in awe. I'll be in awe until next year about this deal. I'll remember it forever. The day I was prepared to spend $112 at Sears, and I spent $0 and walked out with all the stuff. My grandfather loved this store, and I can understand why. It's got everything a man needs. It's got a whole fishing section. So we're here at Benny's. It's been around for a long time. It's one of the only stores that survived the Walmart thing. It's exactly the same as it's always been. Every Benny's has a permanent tire sale sign, so there's always a tire sale at Benny's. They've kind of consolidated all the deals into one area. Look, this is a cute sign they've got. It's an indoor tent sale, which is my kind of tent sale. Benny's is the only place I know of that you can still buy a washboard. This is a legitimate washboard that's like meant for actual use.
Or this branded Benny's t-shirt.
I think that's a great t-shirt. Some nice toys here.
Trying to figure out what kind of toy this actually is. Simply dropping, use a bit of force downward for added bounce.
I think I'm gonna go with this one because it says Fall River.
That's pretty awesome, and it's reasonably priced too. $7. Look at this beautiful selection of bikes. It's another thing that Benny's is kind of famous for. They're a little of medium quality. I'm wearing slippers right now. I wear slippers in most places that aren't important. This is one of the only places where you have an array of vacuum supplies. Like belts, for people who don't just throw out their vacuum when the belt breaks. I like that they've gone through the effort of decorating behind the vacuums. This unusual slanted aisle arrangement they have. I mean, you can see all of the aisles from the entrance. Very nice.
I'm taking the paper towels next to the toasters.
Some surprisingly good values. Medicated foot powder for $1.
Vaseline, $1.
It's always been that way, and they're not that big a store, and they're competing with those kind of prices. It's very good. It's a combination back scratcher shoehorn. That's kind of creative. I think it'll hold together pretty well, but yeah, it could be a little stronger. But it does collapse very easily and nicely, doesn't it?
It does.
We've only barely touched
That's true. We've
the
only
store. We're going to have to
scratched the
skip
surface.
through lots of sections. The house care section. You can still buy borax if you need some borax. A lot of old products you can't really find anymore. This is the fabric softener that I use, but this is a different scent. I use the yellow bottle. Let me sample the purple bottle. No, it's no good anymore.
That's not the same thing.
Mouse traps, yep. Everything. They have so much stuff here, so much more inventory than you're used to in a store this size. Because you can see the edges of the store. It's not that big. But so many products just crammed right next to each other.
They don't have a good food.
No, they're not really. This isn't really a food kind of store.
But
Just
they
some
always have a lot of
candies and
candy
snacks.
bars.
This is actually one of the best deals here, and they always have them. 6 scrubby sponges for $1. You should change your kitchen sponges pretty often.
Yeah.
Kitchen cabinet cream.
Yeah, I thought you weren't supposed to do that anymore. Like use a lot of furniture polish, and I thought it left like a waxy buildup. Then you eventually have to refinish it. And
it's still available here in case you want to. 12-pack of carpet treads for your stairs.
how do I lay it down though?
That's left to the consumer to figure out. My budget's a little strained. I don't want to spend a lot of money, so we'll see. A bellows that's not. It's not for play use. It's like.
No, it's for real. Oh, nice.
Other than Amazon, where would you buy a bellows? $15 for a bellows. A fire grate?
Manly men's section.
My grandfather loved this store, and I can understand why. It's got everything a man needs. It's got a whole fishing section. There are some things I can only get here, like light bulbs for my vacuum cleaner. They only carry them here. It's an older vacuum, so thus, because Benny's, you can find the accessory to go with your older thing. I just bought some of these at Ocean State Job Lot the other day, but these are a little cuter. $4. Not for me. Look at this cute little tree. $2.49. What do you think of these things, Nina? Is this a little much?
This is a little much.
Paint grid. This is a really useful item. This allows you to not get too much paint on your roller, so you can roll off on the grid.
Oh, that's great.
Look at this. Misc signs. Do you need a sign? Look at this fishing rod selection. And not only that, but all these fishing accessories. Hooks. It's such an eclectic mix.
The fishing section is next to the pet section.
I don't know if I could really describe what Benny's sells, but this is it.
Things of the grandfather and the man. I have the least manly things you can purchase here.
Nah, it's a little pricey. It's about 20 cents more than you normally pay for this cat.
That's not cool. A sledgehammer section. What is this, too?
This is a stump.
Oh my god, a stump. If I need it.
Yeah, it's protected for your
safety.
So you don't kill people.
A leather punch for arts and crafts. A leather punch. Where would you find one? Misc Patriots gear. Very nice. Man cave. You're right. This store is for men. Where were those Necco wafers, Nina?
They were right there. They're the chocolate ones only, though.
Oh, I need the other ones.
But they're next to the Chunkies, which are also delicious. Here's the other ones.
Yes! Classic Necco wafers. My grandfather would buy them probably here, and I would eat them. Where did they get this candy? I really like these very plain lamps.
They're adorable.
Big sale on LED bulbs over here. Was $21.99, now $5.99. There's my vacuum cleaner light bulb right there. How about a 2C Circaline bulb? 2C. A lot of variety. This one is super beefy.
I'm buying so much crap I didn't know I needed. I got
these
the house
cute
numbers.
little bags.
I got these cute little bags.
You got fuses. Anybody's house seriously use fuses? No? Everybody's on breakers now, but old houses still have fuses. I just bought some of these the other day for a project, and this is a good price. That's actually cheaper than Lowe's for this item by about 10 cents. And I went to Ace Hardware and paid $2.69 for these because I needed one urgently.
A tick key, the easiest way to remove ticks.
Oil filters. Basic selection. They're all the products you really shouldn't use on your car.
This one that's like stop the leak.
Oh, this is a nice selection of funnels.
It's got a little handle.
Yeah, you can hold on to it. Some of the tires they always have on sale. I actually bought a pair of tires here for my car and they were great. They lasted forever. And then I bought another pair that I didn't like nearly as much. I didn't get them here. They mount them on site. It's great. This is one thing I always buy here is windshield wipers. They have good prices on them and they're pretty good quality. The grilling accessories here, you can always grill if you need to at Benny's. Exit in the shop. I like these little quick sell items. Table lamp, $5. Includes the bulb. Great deal.
I'm buying this Betty Crocker air popper.
This is $3. This is $4.49, and this is $1. It's a piggy that you put your phone against, and it leans your phone at an angle on a table for you. Oh, isn't that cute?
$42.
Can I get 5s and 1s for the change, please? Well, you got some good deals, though.
I got that fantastic shirt. Can't get it anywhere else.
That's right. I look forward to seeing you wear that shirt sometime.